Ah, shit, I should have started 3 minutes ago. I didn't even notice. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. It's me, Bacon Creepy. I am going to play some video games. Hello. Hey, Vic. Hey, Nessa. Sorry about that. I was busy reading Twitter and getting all distracted with all that kind of bullshit. So, yeah, gonna play a little bit of Overwatch. They announced, let's see, they announced Overwatch 2. Finally, they basically said they're scrapping StarCraft, but they're gonna work on Overwatch 2 and Diablo instead. And so that's kind of cool, you know. I mean, that's what, like, Jeremy at first was mad. He was like, "Damn it, I wanted StarCraft." I said, "Well, how would you feel if you heard that they said we're not gonna work on Overwatch because we're going on StarCraft and Diablo?" He's like, "I'd also be mad." It's like, you know, just they got to choose which thing. So they choose two cool things. Okay. And that means that we got StarCraft waiting the year after or something, you know, man. People get mad like they think they're never going to do it. It's like, that just means they're going to do it after that. You know, they just got more pokers in their fire, you know. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, Overwatch 2. I mean, this one's it's 2 years in now, which I don't know. That's not the most unreasonable generation cycle for a shooter. Call of Duty does one every single year, so it's like, okay. Yeah, I'm mostly excited because, yeah, let's start stream off with a bang. I'm mostly excited because, hey, Hazard, how you doing? Is because it's, you know, they're going to introduce like a butt ton of new characters and then probably remodel and restart, like these other characters, like redraw them and maybe retool their abilities and stuff. Like, that's going to be pretty dope, I think. I'm going to start with May. Oh, and I picked up some weed today. I picked up some weed today. Oh, and Vic, when I picked it up, they're like, "We're sorry, it's going to be $2 extra today." I'm like, "Why?" They're like, "Because we're out of mid grades, so we have to use the top shelf for the mid today." And at first I was mad, but then the more I thought about it, it's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm upgraded to a nice top shelf for $2 extra. And when it showed up, it's like, yeah, it's real pretty. I don't know what kind it is, but whatever. Yeah, weed is legal in California. It's legal both for medical and for recreational. And I have a card for medical, and I do it for recreational. Oh, the medical one is bullshit. They'll let you get it for headaches. That's what I have mine for. You go to the doctor and he's like, "What do you got wrong with you?" And you're like, "I get cluster headaches." You just say, "I get cluster headaches," and he'll like, "Have you tried to do anything about it?" It's like, "I'm trying." Holy shit! Mr. Chairman, $10 very caution. Bang! Thank you very much, Vic. Yeah, the webcam thingy still isn't working as far as the facelift goes. But I'll act like an asshole if you want. Uh-oh. Someone was shooting me from behind. And I don't like that kind of thing much. Ha 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 ha. Bye. That was my favorite kill. That was my favorite kill in a long time. Come on, you. Yeah, they never mess with him. Hey, Parker, how you doing? It is illegal for you, but I still do it. Yeah. Hazard, how old are you? There we go. Don't you know I'm loco, SA? Hi, buddy. Hi. I'm going up. I'm going up. You know there's someone up here. Illegal here too, but I'll never quit smoking. Yeah, same here, man. Okay, that sniper was getting the fuck out of there. There you go, everybody freeze. All of you dumb shits freeze. Resurrect me, lady. Aww. She should have resurrected me. Everyone was counting on me. But see, I used my special, it froze them there. They were focused on me, so my team was able to maneuver around. I don't mind dying every now and then in this, so long as I undid 2 enemies' work. There we go, buddy.
Someone called the ambulance.
Someone called the ambulance. Did you hear that? That was really good. So how are you guys doing today? How's everyone doing today? I'm doing pretty good. House has been reasonably quiet today, so you know I have like no reason to be in a bad mood, and I picked up some weed, and that was really nice. And so you know I'm just doing good today. Look at that. Did you see what I just did to them? I just came in behind and was like, you dumb shits. I froze their healer and just started picking them apart after that. That was great. That should be play of the game right there. Good deal of weed always makes for a great day. I know, man. That last run in there, that should have been play of the game, though. Do you guys agree? Do you agree or disagree? Hold on. You see, he got 3 kills. I got like maybe 3 or 4, but mine pushed the last point at the moment it mattered most. The moment it mattered most. So yeah, I sold my group picture. This guy that I used to know in elementary school and junior high school and high school, he contacted me. He's like, "Hey, I am Groot. I mean, I want to buy that picture. Although you'll have to ship it to Germany." So I basically told him, "Okay, well, I'm going to charge this much for the picture, and then whatever the hell shipping is. So let me go and shop around for a day or two and try to find the cheapest shipping possible." Because like when I looked up right away, it's like we can get it there for in 5 days for $126. Like I got to go to the post office and be like, how much for this to there cheapest? You know, there's some way to do it. So I got to figure that shit out. But yeah, so I sold that one, which is really great. Really great. Yeah, man. The drawing thing really feels like it's actually taken off, because I've tried in the past to do the drawing thing, and you know, I don't really get that much traction, but like lately it's been like really on fire. I just need to keep it up, you know. Nice, selling everything. I know, I'm selling like everything. That's so neat, man. Yeah, yeah. I sold it to Cameron.
I guess you didn't get to travel very
Yeah,
much.
I gotta I told him the price for the picture, and then I gotta adjust for the price of shipping. So I basically told him that though. I was like, I gotta figure what the shipping is, and so I'm gonna charge you 20 for the picture and the shipping. But whatever the hell it is, I'm gonna find the cheapest one, and then I'll let you know the price and see if that's cool. You know, that seems like the fair way to do it, right? Because Germany, I was like, holy shit. So basically, I just looked up like the zip code to Berlin, and I'm like, well, how much is it from this zip code to that one? And they're like, $gajillion. Like, what if I put it in like a different shaped box and let it take longer? Half $1 gajillion. It's like, all right. Hi, Tracer. Bye, Tracer. No. Oh, no, 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 not yet. Parker, that's going to be like a little while still here, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know what this new weed they gave me today is, though. Ship in a big flat rate envelope. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because like the paper I'm using is 12 by 18, but honestly, there are a lot of negative space edges that I could trim it down like an inch here, inch there, and see if I could get it down to like, you know, 10 by 15 or some number that the envelopes, you know, are kind of restricting. Shit. G'day, Kaba. Oh.
could have gone better.
That could have gone better. It rained like hammered shit today. I wonder if we baseball tomorrow. I don't know. There it is. Well, that worked.
Where does it hurt?
There we go. Let me get out of there.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
No. Okay, it rained like hammered here today, and then you feeling better? Yeah. Did you have a headache earlier, Nessa? Because you've been getting a lot of those lately. I'm wondering if there's something that's causing them like more than just like normal headaches, like, oh, my pillow's too high, or you know, or whatever, you know. Ship it in a big flat envelope. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The enemy can approach all day. I gotta watch over there if someone get on that balcony really easy and start like pegging me just a little bit. Hiya. No one ever looks out here. They really don't. Like, no one ever looks out here. I have a feeling that someone's going to sneak this way. All right, let me push forward again. Oh, crap. Nice shot, butthole. Damn it. Hey, Smoky Turkey, what up? How you doing today? You got some food night bacon? Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, Parker, I got some, I had some eggs earlier, of course, and then I got my chips with me and my normal kind of day. I had a bag of peanuts earlier, and I had a candy bar. So I feel really good right now. Oh, wrong button. Damn it. Thanks, Parker. All right, oh, I gotta stay on this guy. I got my special to burn off really quick. Although I'm not sure this is the guy for defense right now. If that Mercy stayed on me, then yeah, this is the guy for defense. They'd have a hard time pushing through. But that's the thing, is like, Bastion is really overpowered, especially with the healer on him. But the moment the healer sees that you're kicking ass, he was like, oh, you don't need me then, and then they take off. And it's like, dude, no, I need the healing. The boosting is also nice. Shit. Okay, so I have to kill that little disco light above him before I kill him. That little like thing that he put up, that guy was shooting at, he threw like a little disc in the air. It's like yellow and red. It makes it so anybody standing under it can't die. They'll go down to 1% health, but they will not die. And so if ever like you're trying to like... So you got to blow that thing up first and then everyone around it. Really sucks. And then that ability of his, he can I'm wonderful, thank you for asking. Cool, man. And that ability, he can recharge it like every couple of seconds, like every like 11 seconds or something, and it lasts like 8 of them on its own. So it's like, Jesus Christ. So he pretty much is almost always a permanent nobody can kill me character. Blah. I ate today. What did you have today? What was that? Let's start moving this guy back. Coconut meat. Meat. Coconut meat. That's racist, alright? Just because zebras are half black and half white. No reason to call them coconuts. Oh. Hold on.
No one can hide from my sight.
There we go. I'm gonna try to sneak back this way soon. So I have to hide because I'm a huge, bulky, like, robot cannon. There you go, you big dumb shield man. Alright, I gotta get out of that corner because everyone I just killed is gonna go right back there looking for me. You live in Bell Buckle, if you know what it is. I don't know where that is. I almost work for Correction Corps America in the private prison in Tennessee. Oh.
I need to recharge.
Ah, his special kind of sucks. All right, let's switch to May real quick for this end. Oh fuck, they're just pushing through right now. We got to get out there. Look, they're almost there. They're almost there. We're almost there. No, no. There we go. You're not getting in here. I'm on fire. I love switching right at the end because the way the game works a lot of times, the enemy, they'll get their ass kicked by you and be like, oh, you're going to play Diva? Well, then I'm going to play so-and-so. And so, like, you know, the whole game, they're like, fuck that Bastion. Okay, you know what we're going to do about Bastion? I'm going to use my special heal, and you're going to use your shield and whatever. And so instead of going damage, I'll be like, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to go suppression. I'm just going to freeze you guys and put walls up and protect myself with little blocks of ice. Ha 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 ha. And you see what it does? I love switching right like near the end to like a different style character that you're really also good at. That can, like, you know, switch styles up. Like going from like McCree to like Widow, it's like, who cares? You're just shooting them still, but, you know, fundamentally change the way you're defending, because their offense is based on your defense. If your defense is working right, back up. Yeah, no, back up. Yeah, I'm terrible. I know. Oh, okay, come here. You're right. You're right, honey. I'll give you a chip, okay? Oops. One for midnight. Midnight over here. You don't want chips? Oh, okay. There you go, man.
Traveling to Volskaya Industries.
Okay. There. Oh, was my boot in the way? There you go, buddy. Melody. That's his chip. You got your own. Not familiar with the area. It's 10 minutes from Murfreesboro. I don't know where that is. I'm attacking on Volskaya Industries. Volskaya Industries. I don't remember which one this is. I'm gonna be Reaper. Reaper. Even though he's like a little selfish, he is very powerful. And so I like kind of like moving through groups and like being like, oh, I'm gonna fuck that diva up, and just deciding to kill her and then get out of there with like full health still. Hard man. Whiteville. That place is racist. Racist.
This attack commences in 30 seconds.
Everyone's
Although,
signed their life insurance
you know,
policies.
with names like that, I'm just kidding about that, but with names like that and like in Skyrim, like Skyrim is all about racism. Like, you know, there's like the elves don't like, they're suppressing the Nords because their religions. You have different races won't like do business with other races properly. Like there's a whole lot of that going on. But then like, you know what makes the game the most racist of all? The capital is called Whiterun. It's like, I love that. Love that joke. All right.
3, 2, 1.
Fascination, passion burning, love so strong. See what I mean? It's pretty powerful. That was like 3 people like, oh shit, it's him. Keep feeling fascination, fashion burning, love so strong. Keep feeling fascination. I got stunned. Hey Brett, what's up? Okay, I was just doing him for a minute. Let's switch up. Hold on. Let's stick with him because I do have some... Oh, it erased my special even though I technically never switched. Gotcha. Alright, then May it is.
Planting my flag on the point.
Vegetation turns until the sun went down and many fantasies were learned. On that day, keep feeling fascination, passion burning, love so strong. Shit. You see why I put that wall up at that angle? I knew grenades or something were coming to get me. You made your first video? Cool. What is your video about?
I'm taking the point.
Thanks.
This is not the end.
I'm taking the objective. Come on over.
Ooh, yeah.
Objective A captured. Commence attack on objective B.
Oh, you guys keep firing the holding all you want. I'm gonna threaten your point.
Setting up on the other side.
My ultimate is ready.
Let's see you get this.
My ultimate is ready.
You didn't take the objective. 动作，不许走。这样会打他们。Setting up on the objective.
Yeah.
Kill the Mahal.
Nerf this.
Oh, I was gonna say you don't want none of this. You see what I did there? Yeah. Okay, so now we really need to get in there. Because what I did, I just woke up every one of their team. Oh, of their team. Everyone on their team just switched off a Widow and onto healers and tanks because of what I just fucking did. So when you push through like that, even though it's like, it is great, it'll help us win. If we don't win in the next like 30 seconds, we're going to lose this match. Watch. Watch. Because our team's going to get comfortable and their team just got very scared.
Heroes never die.
I'm taking the objective. Come on over.
Soldier 76 online.
Get in there, Bob.
Yeah. Okay, that was good, man. That was. I better get play of the game. I fucking made everything happen on that. See? See? No denying it today. No denying it today. Okay, I'm just like, fuck you, and fuck you, and you, and you. Yeah. You know, Bella, like whenever I happen to stumble like a video and I watch them, because I don't watch like as many gaming videos honestly as I put out. I put out a lot of gaming videos, but I mostly watch if it's YouTube review videos, that's what I watch. But if it's like anything that's bloggy, then usually I watch it because the person talking is just kind of being normal in themselves, and then they're good at talking. Like when people get try to get fake, they don't sound right, and when they're failing to sound fake, when like, you know, they're nervous and stuff, that sounds even worse, you know. Or if they're trying to be a thing, it's like, I'm trying to be ASMR, I'm trying to be reaction to videos, I'm trying to be a drama channel videos. It's like, I just start viewing them as like, well, you're just copying some template, and I'm not into that, you know. I'm not into overproduced shit, you know. I come to the, if I want to overproduce, I turn Hulu on, you know what I mean. If I want kind of like just more of like the interaction feel that is the internet, then I go for that, you know what I mean. Don't know Jake Paul? Yeah, I don't know him. I know of him. Attacking here. When I think of you, another shower starts. Into each life, some rain must fall. I love you, Starbucks. Much has fallen in my... I love you, Starbucks. Ah. Trying to be a funny channel. Going for a laugh fight. Hi, Mel. I'm in there. No, go on. Go on. No, seriously. Don't come over here and climb on my feet just because you want more chips. It's not going to happen. That's going to make me take much longer. No. Had me at Red Cape. Overwhack. Well, hold on. I can't see when that guy's that close, you know what I mean? I don't want to just be running and then catching my death. There we go. I've lost all ambition, no worldly acclaim. I'm the rest of me, the one you love. Hi, sweetheart. And with your admission, you feel the same. I just want I hope my team push forward, because me doing that pulled them around, made the thing go dink, dink, dink. For a moment, everyone facing my team, half them pulled back. And so when I went back, I didn't think I was going to take it, but I did think I was going to start the ball rolling to break up their defense and embolden my team into thinking, oh shit, they're on the point, go. You know what I mean? Rather than just get dug in back here. This game is much more of a psychological game than it is a shooting game, I believe. Because of the, oh shit, that poor guy's all by himself. Me and you, big boy. Aw, damn it. I was gonna beat him up, but I had to reach. Can you ball? Can you ball? I don't like doing the ball. My favorites are May, Moira, Bastion, Reaper. I'm starting to like. But the ball, I need to learn how to do him better. Is very difficult. I like Bridget sometimes. Who else do I like to play? Oh, I see you. Who shoot me from where? Shit. Oh. Baker, read what I said. The ink spots, I don't want to set the world on fire. Oh, yeah. Well, it's the Fallout soundtrack. I did see that Bethesda's supposed to be announcing something, and a lot of people are speculating that it might be a Fallout 3 remaster. Everyone's like, it's Fallout New Vegas, but then everyone points out, no, Bethesda has really very little to do with New Vegas, so they really probably wouldn't make a remaster. It'd be somebody else. It'd be Black Isle Studios, or whoever the fuck it was. That's what they're pointing out. That's my team. Get up your team. I would love Fallout 3. Bacon, it might be a while before I can get a picture of my dad. They're in a box that's under a lot of other boxes just for him. Oh, that's cool, sweetheart. That's cool. That's cool. I'm always here, so, when you're ready. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Double shit. If he didn't see me, half their defense was about to just drop. You know what I mean? I'm gonna smoke. I don't care. I think it's probably Starfield. Oh, well, Starfield, we all know it's coming, but they usually do, like, some kind of a remaster between stuff. It's just kind of part of their thing. So you expect Starfield also, but they're also expecting a secondary. Just because everyone's already known about Starfield, it's really not an announcement. But that will be like very featured. Shit. Yeah. Hopefully a 3 in New Vegas remaster, but probably not New Vegas, probably 3. Yeah, you shouldn't expect a New Vegas one. Like I said, just because if you remember, it wasn't Bethesda that developed it. They licensed it out to, I want to say it was Black Isle Studios. Or was that the original developer, and then it was old members of Black Isle Studios that made the new one? I remember it was basically the developers of Fallout 1 and 2, and their company is defunct, or their development team is defunct, and so ex-developers have a new studio, and that they developed Fallout New Vegas. That's why the tone is kind of different, and Bethesda just licensed it to them. But I don't remember who the F it was. But, like, my point is that it would probably be up to them to remaster it, Or they would probably have to do, like, some kind of a joint announcement, because their studio did all the work. I can't just see them letting Bethesda take all the credit, you know what I mean? So it's probably one of those two. Is someone asking about the peach? Oh yeah, Bella. Anybody who is a sponsor, we have these icons that are representative of how many months you've been sponsored in a row. The nukes are the big ones, and Thanos I think is underneath that. And what else do I got? There's the peaches. The peaches. You know what's funny? Sponsors. So there's a little button. I don't know if they changed the name recently. Where like every month you pay like $5. There's also a couple of like there's like a $10 and $25 one or something like that. But you pay $5 and then YouTube at the end of the month after they take their share they give me my piece of it. You know what I mean? So so it's a way of supporting a channel. It's a way of supporting a channel. It's just a nice thing when people do. You know. You know what's funny was I was watching exactly. It helped. Yeah. Obsidian, that's who it was. Parker, it was Obsidian. Thank you. I just couldn't think of the name. Obsidian is old Black Isle Studio developers. Black Isle Studios made Fallout 1 and 2. That's what I was doing. Okay, but it was Obsidian. There you go, man.
Our world is
That's what it was. Our world was worth fighting for. Can you close range? What do you mean? Like get all super close to somebody? I do that a lot with May. I gotta get in their face with this thing. Look how short that is. See, who else do I like playing? I like playing Symmetra sometimes. I like playing Lucio sometimes. Only sometimes, like on certain maps. Only maps with edges that you can pop people off of, you know? Sometimes I'm in a Junkrat mood, you know? There we go. Sorry. Oh, like Genji. Just hit the like or share button. That helps. That's true, sweetheart. Yeah, I mean, so the way YouTube kind of like, you know, decides to bump you up is, you know, like if a lot of people come in and if they chat often, then there's like a little metric for that. If they like it, even if they dislike it, it still goes up, just not as much, you know. If they subscribe, if they come from outside of the channel, like if they come from away from YouTube, so like if you share to Twitter or Discord or Facebook and people are like, oh, I'm gonna watch that, then that also YouTube really likes that. Rising what? Damn it! I almost got them all. I haven't way to give, but I give my love. That's nice of you, Parker. The Dragon Blade one. Oh, hold on. My special's at 91%. Let me fire off my special before I even consider switching. I'm not going to do Genji because I'm bad at Genji. I'm bad at Genji. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bella. I'm just bad at Genji. But you know...
Thanks.
Okay, next time we're like, dude, it's just not happening, you know? I'll switch to Genji, but like, we have a chance to win this and I don't want to fuck up by letting down the team, you know what I mean?
Eyes on the bad guy.
Damn it. Alright. Well, that guy's down. Oh, the Bob went in there. Jesus. Who is Turwin? Bastion, but that guy's our Bastion right now. I already thought about it. Then there's other turret ones though. Like there's
Gone better.
Torbjorn, where he puts out the turrets. I play him sometimes. Or like I said, Symmetra's got her like electro turret thingies. I'm trying to get there, man. Yeah. Alright, hold on. I really want to pop off this special, like, I don't want to just throw it. I want to get like 2-3 people on it in a place where my team can take advantage of it. I don't want to waste this opportunity.
大家的指望
her icy special is so powerful if you do it right. You know what I mean? I just want to win. I want to win so hard, guys. Ah. Check this out. I like doing this. Oh, whoop. So you can get up there.
Wall coming up.
Sombra online.
Shit. Oh, they're all in there. That would have been a good time to use it because it goes through walls and radius, you know? That would have been a good time to use it.
Wait for me.
Ha! Wait for me. I got to freeze them. I want to freeze them all.
Helden sterben nicht.
Hamina, 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 hamina. Alright, just make sure my team is around. Alright, now I can switch. Now I can switch. Let me look who's out there. Out of these guys, Reaper's pretty fun. Torbjorn's fun. Torbjorn's fun.
Build 'em up.
Why is Nessa blue? Surrender to my will.
Such potential.
Dude, no one else is here, and that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Aww. Yeah, we have to get on the point. We can't just kind of shoot at it as it goes by. That's not gonna work. You know what I mean? We have to fucking stop them. Yeah, you know what I mean? We can't just like... I noticed that my team was all like kind of floating around it, taking shots at them. It's like, oh no. That's what happens when you start losing. Your team gets all discouraged and they start I don't know why it's Nessa blue. Is she blue? Let's see that. Like and sub to bacon, please. I think everyone here already has subbed when I think about it. Or at least everyone chatting. There's probably a couple people that are like, you know, just kind of lurking. So I've been getting weird falls on Twitter lately, you know, like and it's just weird followers. Today I got followed by Devin Nunes's cow. Now, if you don't know who Devin Nunes's cow is, there's this politician in California. I'm not getting into the details of it, but he's just kind of like, people don't like him, right? He's unpopular. I'll leave it at that. And this one guy made a Twitter account called Devin Nunes's cow. And Devin Nunes was so mad that he literally said he was going to sue Twitter for like, I think he said like $1 billion, something crazy. And, you know, if they don't stop letting people make fun of people like this with fake accounts. And well, nobody fucking did anything about it because, you know, they're not about to change the rules for this one dude. And so in like one day, that guy's like Twitter page went from like 2,000 people to like 800,000 people because like he does got more than the guy he's making fun of now, which like that's fucking funny. But I got followed by him today. Yeah, I know he doesn't give a shit who I am. It just means I popped up on some algorithm that his Twitter's like, I'm gonna follow this guy. But it was kind of cool. Why is she blue? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. How is she blue? Oh, like that. The wrench?
1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Holy Mike Schnikey. Alright. So they've come for business. I know how to do... Oh wait, is Moira taken? Yeah, Moira's taken. I know how to do business. So I did see like a little statistic there that in this game, see what me say. I got scared today, Satan followed me today on Insta. I was like, ha. Why is blue blue? It's because of the way our brain is wired to understand the light that we let into our little fish holes in our face. Voldemort. Why is blue blue? Blue just is blue. It's a primary color. Now, if you ask me why is orange orange, I would say because yellow and red filters different aspects of white light, so that all that remains is a combination of the two, and you get a secondary color. That's what I would have said.
Surrender to my will.
There we go. Much better, guys. Much better. What was that? Oh, it's just a swinging thing. Okay. I can't stay here forever. It's high nothing. I know I'm not helping that much over here. If that guy pulls him back, I can help. Okay. Alright.
Cease your resistance.
Nerf this.
Don't look like it's a good day for an Overwatch, faking. You don't use that as much. Oh, I know. That's okay, though. We stopped and we pushed him back. Also, I haven't been playing this one as much. I might be rusty. You know what I mean? I might be rusty. And I'm in a good mood, so I'm not really like, just get it, just get them all. I'm just like, it's chill. Man, why all the fighting? Damn it. She has neither red, no yellow, no green, not to the blue. I shall say no to the pink. Neither is she purple. Mauve is right out. There we go. Oh, you know, when they push it back, it just kind of closes my my window of opportunity to shoot them.
60 seconds remaining.
Oh, nice shot. Oh, nice shot he had. Oh, that Tracer's just moving it. Oh, come on, Ant. Are you kidding? That's her help. She's gonna throw a grenade over a fucking wall. I hope that kills somebody.
Nerf this.
30 seconds remaining. The payload has
The payload has sucked my butt. Hey, your robot died. Oh, my tank is ready. I don't care. I really... That's how little I care about the tank. That I'm willing to switch while it's up. Oh, but my Mei is taken. I'm gonna be Symmetra.
The true enemy of humanity is disorder.
The true enemy of humanity is disorder. You better watch yourself. We're wanted men. I have the death sentence on 12 systems.
Teleporter online. I have opened the door.
Check out.
Sentry deployed.
You got nothing.
See through the dragon's eyes.
रक्षा प्रणाली संगठित करनी.
Hiya.
Oh shit, dude. I shouldn't chase him like that. You know what I mean? Is Bastion taken? They're gonna get burned down. Again, I'm ditching her special. I don't even give a shit. Hers is that one line that goes through the thing. It doesn't help that much. Helps a little bit. Not that much, though. We're not like, we're saved. It doesn't line. You know? That never happens.
Fire in the hole!
60 seconds remaining.
Okay, they got half a minute. Everybody who switches now to their last character, this is all they've got if we stop them. Otherwise, we keep going, obviously. But right now, somebody in that hamster ball is reacting to this
30
guy.
seconds remaining.
Everyone, stick together. We can do this.
I let them down. Where are you going, Reaper? Oh. No, they're gonna... see. Damn it.
See that which is unseen.
I'm just furniture. I'm just furniture. Thank you for the share, Brett. Big shout out, a quiet shout out to Brett Glasso for sharing to this Facebook and the dark side and the garage. I'm already doing ASMR right now. I'm describing what's going on in my game in a quiet, calming voice. Hi, Bryson. How you doing? Yeah. I can get a little donkey face going there, can't I? That's a nickname I probably shouldn't self-apply. Donkey face. William H. Donkeyface, our 8th president.
30 seconds remaining.
Everything's going according to plan. From the defense.
I love it when a plan comes together. I was just gonna hammer on in case somebody was like, you know, down there on it. Had you had a good day? Yeah, today's been pretty cool, you know. Just relaxing, you know. Just had a relaxing day today. Oh, and I got my weed today too. That was really nice, you know. Yeah. Like I had to spend an extra couple of bucks because they at first it made me mad. I did my normal order and I get it because it's the cheapest. It's like 19 bucks, you know. And then when after it was done, they're like, oh, it's gonna be like 23 something. I was like, what? And they're like, well, we ran out of mid-grade, so we have to use the top shelf, so it's more. I'm thinking, I mean, it's kind of your guys' fault, you know what I mean? It's like, I didn't know, like, we have to pay more because you guys ran out of ingredients, you know, shit. And so, so at first I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna go somewhere else. And then I started thinking about it. I was like, you know, if they said we can upgrade you to a top shelf for a couple bucks, I'd be like, oh, that sounds cool. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just get it. And so, okay, it's a top shelf, but almost the same price, you know. And so, you know, whatever. Yeah, I gotta find the cheapest way of shipping this to Germany. I don't know if a roll is cheaper or a flat, large envelope is cheaper. Nerf the Nazis and make Widowmaker thicker. Oh, this one. If this is what I'm thinking it is.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
This lighter's dead. Fucking A. Fucking B, it's got 2 holes. Hail Hydra. How you doing, man?
Come on, let's bring it together.
Wineness
Look at
is
this
blue.
team. We're gonna do
Because she's a
great.
moderator, so she has that wrench, and moderators are blue, and I don't know. Yeah, because she's a moderator, and so she has the wrench, and her name is Blue. And she's also a sponsor, so I think YouTube's like, I don't know what to make her, because sponsors are green. So I think they just kind of like do both, you know.
1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Is it just me, or are there only like 3 of us?
Oh yeah! Feel it, heal it, beat. Push on. Under attack.
This one's mine.
Now to accelerate. Healing boost.
Okay, yeah, I should have been with my team that whole time. Instead, I was kind of hiding back here, hoping for a singular kill. I gotta get more of the team mindset. Yeah. This one I might have some of the most trouble with, honestly. This map. A lot of other people are good taking advantage of that hole in the middle. I seem to... Ooten, gleepen, glauten, globen. Auga! I got something to say! Yeah! Is it better to burn out? Yeah! Than to fade away! Ba, 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 dum, bum. Outrage! Oh. Ba, 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 dum, bow, bow. Ow! The whole first 2 bits of that song is just noises. Ba, 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 da, ba. Wanna start a fire? Ba, na, 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 da, da. Come on! Rise up, gather round, rock the stairs to the ground. Burn it up and go for broke. Right now, do what we show. Rock on, rock on. Hello, my friend. Ah, dude, that diva was smart. That diva was like, Bacon is high again, isn't he? No, I'm just singing Rock of Ages. Rock of Ages, Rock of Ages, and I'm a little high. Still, and I had a coffee today. Hey, Today I had a bacon and turkey. Today I'm doing really good. 7 days or something else. I'm probably gonna draw in a little while. I have projects I actually have to get to this time. I actually have projects that if I don't get to, then I'll be falling behind, you know?
Junkrat primed and ready.
Oh shit. Bacon is good. I'm okay at this. I mean, I'm not as good as PewDiePie. Apparently PewDiePie is pretty fucking good at Fortnite. Like, he played with Ninja Day, but then all I keep hearing was that he was actually kind of carrying Ninja. It's like... You know, I mean, he used to be really good, but he really didn't play anymore on his videos. And so I was kind of thinking, like, you know, not that he got bad, but I forgot that he was good. You know what I mean? That he could be a good player. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddies. Damn it. I don't like either. I don't dislike PewDiePie. I'm not a worshiper or anything, but he's a charismatic person, you know. I get why he's popular. Ninja's kind of a dick. You know, and but I also understand that there are people who kind of like him as a little dicky. But yeah. But PewDiePie, I don't know. I have a real reason to hate on him. It says the N-word a bit too much. But I mean, I don't know. There's that. I don't think I'm excusing him. I'm not saying I don't think he was doing it with like a bunch of hate in his heart or anything, you know what I mean? It's a weird topic. Well, I don't know how it became about this. I'm just gonna slink away. I'm gonna back up.
Bacon's not here right now, it's just me, Devil. That's why he lost.
Oh. This one is a Lucio map. This one is a Lucio map. Oh, I'm smoking the open now. That's mother flipping Overwatch, mother flippers. Mother flipping Overwatch. I know, Mel. I gotta feed my dogs in a little bit here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round capture.
Group up here.
Check this out. Oh, turn it up.
Securing the objective. Anyone want to join?
Shit. That PvP from sorry was the lamest shit WWE. Oh, I know there's been a lot of business going to Saudi Arabia lately. I've noticed a lot of stuff that you'd be like, really? You know, like I remember hearing who sings "It's Getting Hot in Here"? Is it Nelly? I remember he was talking about they're talking about how he performed in Saudi Arabia, but they have very strict rules about the types of words that can be said. You know.
I'm taking the objective. You want some?
Shit. Does Overwatch have TPP? Oh, you mean voice chat? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know if I want to keep playing this guy.
I'm securing the objective.
Science will
Anyone want to
reveal the
join?
truth.
That's a healing ball.
This will heal you.
That'll help my team that's in there at least until I get there. Yeah, see? See what I did?
This is my will.
That's where the enemy is, so they can go fuck themselves. You hear that? That's it. Still here. Oh, third person perspective? No. No, just only on replay stuff. It'd be cool if it did. I don't like third person myself. I prefer first person. It'd be cool if it did be for people that do like it, and B, for for persons who damn it, that's the best I could do. I was dealing with the Bob, a guy using his other special. It's like, I can only do so much. But for games where you buy skins, they need more excuses for you to see the skin. This game does a pretty good job of doing like the emotes, but the emotes are dangerous to do, you know? You get stuck into the animation for a minute. Hi, buddy. I believe we got this. By Jove. I think we've got it.
By God, you do.
I don't know who Jove is. I think it's Jehovah. Is it Jehovah? Is that what he's saying? By Jove, I think we've got it.
Oh, that's like an English term. Jove.
But who's Jove?
Like jovial.
By Jove, I think she's got it. That's a stupid My Fair Lady.
Jinkies.
Yeah. How many times have they done My Fair Lady? You know, there's like
Two that I know.
There's, well, no, I mean like redone is what I mean. Like, you know, disguise it as other movies. Like
Oh,
it,
like funk.
like an example, the movie She's All That.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they're like, I bet you we could take this ugly person and make them beautiful, just trick other people, and then in the movie they'd be like, I fell in love with this ugly person because I saw their beauty. You know, it's
Didn't
like
Mia Farrow star in one of those?
Oh, probably, yeah. Can't remember what it was originally called. It was originally some like even that's like a retelling of like an older one, but I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of it. Here you go. Melody, you can have a chip, and Midnight, you can have a chip.
Well, at least you got one thing over me.
Huh.
You probably got good weed. I got middies.
I got lucky this time, I guess.
No, that's all. It's really dry around here. No good shit. All mid. It's going for like 70 bucks a half.
Hmm.
It's like, now, gotta have some.
Hmm.
Kind of sucks, but oh well. He kind of looks like Groot with that haircut.
Who?
Junkrat.
Oh, yeah.
I am Groot Junkrat.
Let's see.
Who's the one two to the right with the blue and yellow pecker on her head?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Next to me.
Oh, that's there. She flies.
Oh, no. I don't see her too much.
I'm not that good with her. Hold on. Yeah, I was just answering email really quick.
Is she a healer?
No, she flies and shoots rockets.
Oh shit.
All right, Walk out here. Oh. Oh shit. You're very vulnerable up there, though. Like, certain characters can't get you up there, but the shooters are just like, blick, 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 blick. I'm not very good at her either. That's the other thing.
That Hanzo just keeps running back and forth, the same pattern.
I never use Hanzo.
What the fuck is wrong with him?
He's an idiot.
I use that double dragon shit.
You know what? My Moira is strong on this map. Oh shit, they're almost there already. Look at that.
Yeah, I think you guys lost this one.
Well, it's that thing where I believe that if you start like winning really fast or losing really fast, and you can sway it for a few seconds, then you can beat the other team just from their you can encourage your team to switch off of all the goddamn snipers and stuff. Oh shit.
You would think so, but
if you get spanked a bit, yeah. Hopefully, we'll see.
they don't fucking really listen too much, though. Damn people.
Perhaps a new methodology is required.
And it got up to 85 degrees here.
Oh, nice.
It used to be pretty warm too, huh?
It was nice here today, yeah. I jogged for a little bit.
What is that? Oh shit.
There we go. We gotta move this thing back. Ah, shit.
Oh, you just got it.
I know, look how close it is.
It was right by the fucking door.
Shit. He used his special on me to stop me from using my special on him. What an asshole.
That was pretty slick.
But does it look like my team woke up? Wow. Or maybe it's that I'm there now. Oh, shit. Oh, Anonymous is donating $5. I'm sorry, the webcam thingy isn't working right now when it comes to the face cams. Is that Nessa, maybe? Because I know that it's labeled her as Anonymous before. If it is, tell me. Let me know who you are, unless you really want to remain anonymous. I'd like to thank you for that. That's really nice of you.
All right. See, I told you that stream would start off good tonight, damn it.
Yeah. Having a good evening.
Gotta make sure bacon stays on. See you later, you freaking bulldog.
Oh, no. It was me. Yeah, I know it did that before, too. I can act like a weirdo if you want, instead of the rainbow costume.
You know why I keep doing those even though I know they don't work?
Is it the link you have?
It's so much simpler doing it with those masks instead of going through all the bullshit of writing down all this information they ask you for if you don't use them.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It just makes no sense. So I just push whatever mask. I got a whole bunch of unlocked ones now, so that's kind of cool. They give you so many free for, I guess, so many dollars you donate or fucking some shit.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think as you go on, they unlock more and more. Yeah, the webcam thing will be fixed when they too. Like today, I didn't have to unplug it and reinstall it, so.
Yeah, what was that about this morning? That was weird, dude. Your shit went right out.
Oh, that one was, okay, so there was two steps of that. I accidentally unplugged it, but the reason I accidentally unplugged it is because the most recent Windows update, the drivers they give me, they don't work. They say, oh, it's for this camera, but they don't. And the only answer for it is to uninstall the drivers every day. Uninstall the drivers every day. And then unplug it.
What?
Unplug the camera so that it doesn't have any drivers. So you fully uninstall it and then allow OBS to use its internal drivers to run the camera because it comes with some built in the program.
That makes no fucking sense.
Because the Windows drivers, they say, oh, this is the right driver, and you put on it, and it's, you know, you get the little yellow triangle, and it comes out blank on. Good night, Nessa.
I'm sorry.
Good night,
Hey,
Nessa.
Nessa.
We'll see you
This
when you wake up.
driver is not compatible with your system.
Yeah, so every day I got to do that every time I restart it because it tries to auto update every time I turn it off.
Yeah,
And because
that's
I'm
weird.
always accessing that USB as part of the unplug and plug in, I use this extension cable instead of unplugging the ports in the computer. So if I put any wear and tear, I'm putting in the extension cable instead.
Yeah.
But like I stepped on it because it's kind of out, you know what I mean? Because it's always being used, you know. And that's what unplugged this morning. So it got all froze on like one face, you know.
That was funny as hell. I was like, oh shit, the camera went.
All right.
I love what you put up there, world domination funds.
Oh yeah, I'm almost there.
Shit, if it took $25 to dominate the world,
That's all
boy,
it
we'd all
takes.
be fucking rich.
That's all it takes. Oh, I got 4 loot boxes to open.
Damn, dude.
I know.
You better get at least one good thing out of that shit.
Yeah.
That last anniversary one was kind of duty. Hanamura.
Hanamura.
Hamana.
I don't remember which one this is.
Sombra.
Enemy turret ahead.
Oh, it's this one. Oh, it's putting me into a map that we have 10 seconds before we lose. Thanks, game.
Oh, great.
I basically replaced a rage quitter.
I hate it. They need to stop that and prevent that from happening.
That was fun. I got to figure out what the hell was happening and then run for it and die.
All right, 5 seconds of bliss.
Oh, it's so good, guys. I have to go downstairs to grab my dog's can of food.
Go for it.
Okay. Hold on. Super King Bender. That's such a good name. The reason that's a good name,
Bender.
he's playing a big gray robot. A and B. There's an episode where Fry and Leela both get superpowers, and Bender joins their group because he's a robot. He already has superpowers. He's strong, you know. And he's like, well, what do you want your name to be? Because he's like Captain Yesterday, and she's like Clobberella. That's her name, Clobberella, because she's really strong. And he says, you could just call me Super King. And so he just
Super
walks
King
around with like
Bender.
with a fucking like red cape with like the little white and black like trim, and a crown. And like there's like when the mayor calls them in using like, you know, the bat signal for whatever theirs is, you know. He calls them in. He's like, oh, sweetheart. That's so nice. You sweetheart donated $5.13. It's a very specific amount.
Oh, because you can.
Because she can. Thank you very
You know,
much,
13
sweetheart.
is an unlucky number, sweetheart.
That's a lucky number. And so like he comes in the office when he calls him the bat signal. He comes in, he's like, Clobberella, Captain Yesterday, my liege. And he like bows down to Super King. I love that episode.
Super King.
Super King. Okay, so I'm gonna go grab my dogs their food. I'm just gonna go down there and get their can because I have their 2 dishes behind me, behind this fantastic rug that you see here. I have it back there, and so I'm gonna go and just go and scoop it into their bowls, and so they can kind of so they can leave me alone.
Ooh, I thought that was acoustic paneling, dude. You almost had me thrown off.
No, it's a very fantastic blanket. Actually, you know what? The blanket is nice. It was my friend from high school, Laura. She used to knit a lot, and she knitted me a whole blanket back in high school. I still got it.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't really use it or anything, but I thought, you know, it's got a nice pattern. It's dark. You know, I'll use that. Because the other one, the moving blanket, it was more of like that moving blanket blue, and I like this little pattern. You know, this little. Yeah. What dogs? Oh, you think you're getting fed tonight? All right, I'm gonna get them their food. And this one's about to explode in excitement. I'll be back.
Arr, 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 arr.
Okay, I'll go get it. Stay here. I'll go get it. Or do you need to go? Okay, then stay here. I'll go get it. Ow. You okay?
So, what's everybody else doing tonight besides watching Bacon? Anything fun? Oh, Brett, you're always modding, damn it. Should take a break once in a while. Yeah, that's different. I don't think too many people around here use the number 13. They don't even use it for like elevators or floors. They're really superstitious in my area. Oh no, you can't fall asleep. That's against the law. Unless you're in England. Then it would be what? Almost 6 o'clock in the morning? Yeah, I'm not either. I believe in that there's like maybe stuff out there, like ghosts, but ooh, you're a badass. Here, let me get a mirror for you. Let me see you break it. See, I know. Look at that. I can read your mind. Yeah, you're right, Brett. They don't. They skip that floor and go to 14. Just like in my town, they don't have a 13th, but they have like 1 through like 30th Ave, but it's called a different name. They just named it something else, not 13th. I don't know. I think it's kind of dumb, but whatever. Too many scared people in the world. Why be afraid of a number when there's people killing each other every day and they're worried about numbers? Yeah, I remember there was a movie. I thought so. I don't remember it, but I remember the movie, the name. Here comes bacon. I can't wait to see John Wick 3.
I'm playing Overwatch. Overwatch 2 was announced yesterday, so there's a bit of buzz. Okay, dogs. Yeah, I know. You're both dogs. You're a minute. Look, 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 look. See? Okay, I'm back, guys. Thank you for being patient. I had to go get the dogs their food, and I got their food You heard me beating them though. I was definitely beating them. I'm like, get out of the way, and I hit them
I thought I heard
so
that
hard
dog
that
screaming
he
for help.
flew across the room. Yep. No, he makes these squeals like when we're getting it, like he's just
Like
too
yipes.
he's too excited. And that's funny too because when he barks, it's more like a bark, but that's his excited one. Like if I bring a toy home, we used to bring him toys home, like me and the ex, and if we brought him home, bring him a toy, I'd like hide behind back. I like midnight. He got all excited. I'd bring it out, and he would pee and make that yelp. And even though it grossed me
That's
out,
funny.
I would crack up because it's like I can't believe you got so excited you just straight peed. Because he's not really a peer. You know, some dogs are. He isn't, except if you surprise him with a toy a little too big, might make it happen. I have not seen any of the John Wick movies. You know how guns work?
Oh man, if you want a good action movie, to me, them are the best things to come out since The Matrix.
They're very good. Oh, speaking of the Matrix, the director John Wick 3 kind of spilled the beans that the Wachowskis are working on another Matrix. I mean, the universe.
You heard about them guys, didn't you?
Well, one's not a guy anymore.
No, he's not a guy anymore. He's a woman.
Yeah, and they're brothers who now are brother and sister. But that makes
That's
sense when you look at like a lot of like the styling of the Matrix. They like that goth androgynous look, and then you look at like the earlier movie Bound, which is kind of about like a woman who cheats on her husband with another man, with another woman, so they can steal his money together. There's like a lot of lesbianism.
That was a crazy movie.
That's a good movie. It's a really good movie. At first, I watched because it's like
Meg Tilly.
yeah, someone told me Meg Tilly and Jennifer Gershon get all naked, and I'm like, ooh. But then I watched, I was like, this movie's really fucking good. Because it's like this tense,
who
like
cares if
the
they get it
neighbors
on?
stole
The
the
movie was
money and they
good.
moved the money next door, but they stole it from him because he works for the mafia and he's skimming off the boss in the first place and some other things. So they knew if he exposes it, then he's fucked. So he needs to go and get revenge without exposing the fact that, you know, I forget like the whole intricacy, but it was like, it's a really good plot. You know, I was like, wow, this is cool. I haven't watched that movie in years.
Both times he's played a mafia guy, he was just perfect.
Who, Joey Pants?
Huh?
Joey Pants. His name is Joey
Oh, I don't know
Pantalonis.
what it,
His name is Joey Pantalonis.
Joey Pantalonia or whatever.
He was in The Fugitive. He was in
Yeah, as one of the
Goonies.
FBI agents.
He's one of the fucking Fratellis.
Yeah, as the crook.
Yeah, he's been around for a long time. Yeah, and in The
He
Matrix,
played
in The Matrix, he's Cypher.
Ralph Cifaretto in The Sopranos, and Tony Soprano killed him.
I remember him in that
Choked him
show,
with his bare hands
and I remember seeing when he got killed. I
in
remember.
the kitchen.
Yep.
Yeah, because he fucking set Tony's barn on fire with all his $1 million horses in it.
I don't remember. Oh, now I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he tried to deny it, and Tony's like, "You fucking son of a bitch, you did it, didn't you?" He sprayed him in the face with Raid too.
This is shitty
God,
boxes.
that would hurt.
I only want skins, emotes, poses. You know what I mean? I don't care about stupid
The good
badges.
shit.
Yeah. Oh, currency. Yeah, see, it's giving me a stupid bunch of icons, you know, and voice lines for
That's
characters I don't use.
dumb.
Like, I don't use Farah.
Full hearts.
Clear skies,
We were
food
just
hearts.
talking about her too. Isn't that weird?
Did give me some currency, so I have more than 1,000, so I can buy almost any item. There's only like 2 items in the
Yeah.
game that cost more than 1,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the money's nice.
Ooh, a purple one. What do we got? There we
Finally.
go. But I don't use that character. An emote.
Well,
What is
it's nice
the
to
emote?
have.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh, you've used him before.
Look. Does he keep going?
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Oh, it gets better.
That's my new favorite emote. He's breakdancing, no fucking way.
Yeah, that's great. So Brett, I have not seen the John Wick movies. The show AP Bio, I love that show.
They canceled it, didn't they?
Yeah. The guy and the girl go on a
Thought so.
date, and she's like, we should go see something that's not so romantic, like, I don't know, John Wick. And he's like, oh, she's like, John Wick 2. He's like, oh, I didn't see John Wick 1. Will I be lost? She's like, do you know how guns work? He's like, yeah. He's like, you'll be fine.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, do you know how guns work? Yeah, you'll be
The
fine.
body count gets bigger in each movie.
I was only trying to help. That's an okay voice line.
Oh, for Arisa.
And a victory pose for Baptiste. Say cheese.
Oh, I'm surprised. You don't really get much of his shit.
I'm not really into him anyways.
Yeah, he's okay.
I'm just not that into him. Well, like for the healers, I like the mobility of Moira and the mobility of Lucio. You know. Hi, Midnight. Was that pretty good food? Do you feel a little better? Yeah, it's a good boy.
All right, we're in
good
the big cow udder place.
You're a good boy.
Select
Yeah, he's a good dog.
Random
I
Alexa.
mean,
Nice name.
I'm gonna beat you. Hi, Mrs. Mel.
Dog abuser.
Hi, honey bunny.
You're so bad. You feed them.
You're such a nice baby. No, I'm not giving you treats right now. All right. I never use this character.
I think I've seen you use her one time. That's it.
Although
She looks like a dude. I'm sorry, but she looks like a dude.
I think that's kind of what's going on a little. Like, you know.
I'm a big guy. I'm
This is
6 foot,
fine.
230 pounds, and she looks like her arms are bigger than mine.
Well, she lifts weights. I mean, she's proud about it. She's all about working
Well,
out
so
and
do
pumping
I. I
iron.
go to the bathroom a lot.
She's all about pumping iron.
That's all about pumping wood. Oh, at least you get somebody that knows how to use his character in front of you. Put that shield up right away. Oh, damn, they brought it right through you guys, too. Everybody's right there.
Shit.
Damn, they're driving you guys back. Oh! Clusterfuck.
How can you not see the John Wicks?
I'm just like, wow, I'm blown away. Them are the best action movies to come
I didn't
out
see
in a long
two, but I
time.
saw one, you know.
Yeah, two's a little crazier. And from what I hear, the reviews about 3, oh my god. I suppose it would be pretty hard to try to get away with every fucking hitman in the world was after you.
He says that he'll keep making them so long as people keep liking them. It's like, all right, cool, man.
Yeah.
Cool.
They already have 4 planned out. I don't mind them. They ain't getting stale for a while for me. As long as they keep coming up with different ways so you can kill people, hey, cool. Oh, nice.
I think the hamster ball went off the edge there.
Yeah, he did.
That's
His name was
great.
3-Foot Scott.
I'm just gonna chill right here. And
Pretend you're a turret.
Someone's gonna come up here, eyeballing that, and not even look at me. You know what I mean? Someone's gonna jump over me without even looking at me.
Oh shit.
Please don't notice me.
Oh, here comes your boy Scott again. See if you can knock him over the top.
Join with me.
Damn it. I was eliminated. I shouldn't have fucked around with those mines. They weren't putting me in any danger. I'm a fool. A damn fool.
What's the last movie you watched, Brett?
That's a good question. Old movie or new movie?
Current movie, we'll say. Most current movie. Can be within the last, what, 2 years, 3 years? I used to watch movies all the time because we used to own a video store and keep painting. So,
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Yeah.
But that's all I did is watch movies and bake and paint.
That's great. I love the
Sorry,
video
I got
store.
skin paint.
Support requested.
Oh, dude, it was so much fun.
Because my parents would always be like, they had like, you know, rent two, get one free kind of deal.
Yeah, always. We had shit like that. Different days of the week would be different deals. Like buy 3 older movies, get one free, shit like that.
So every night my parents would get 3 movies, but they're not going to watch 3. They're going to watch 1, maybe 2, you know? So they're like, okay, well,
give them like 3 days to bring them back.
yeah. They're like, so I'm like, well, they just had it like per night, but it was just a couple bucks. It was real cheap.
Oh, yeah, we would do that too.
Yeah. And so like, they would be like, you know, you kids can choose a movie. And so yeah, after they went to sleep, right before they went to bed, I would record the movie. We had 2 VCRs in a loop, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. That
And
used
then
to be the best part about having a VCR.
And then in in college, like college age, you know, my roommate back then, he worked at a Blockbuster, so every night he'd bring home like 5 fucking movies. We just like record them all.
Oh, Christ.
Even if we weren't gonna watch them, we'd just like wake up every couple hours and like set the new tape.
I bet you guys got a lot of games too.
A lot of games?
Yeah.
Oh no, back then, nah, we were too poor for that.
No, I mean like renting them and shit.
Oh. Oh no.
Because we used to rent ours out for like $1.50, and then certain ones were like 99 cents for 5 nights.
I would rent movies, rent games, when I was like maybe like 12 or so. Sometimes my mom would let me rent a game, but she didn't like me renting them. I don't know why.
That's weird, even though she bought you some of your first ones.
Yeah. Well, at that point, it was the Nintendo era. It was a different thing.
Expensive. Yeah, Blockbuster usually was 5 days, I think. Yeah, you're right. This was like 1985, 86. Yeah, 86 or 87, something like that. Yeah, such a cheesy name too. Movie Time Tan Line.
Movie Time Tan Line.
Yeah, that's what the name of the fucking first place was. Movie Time Tan Line. Well, fake and bake and get a movie before you go home. Got a lot of nice women there too.
We have a good healer on us right now.
Heroes never die.
Fucking Brad. I was running games back in the NES days. The Sega days. Sega had some pretty goddamn good games though, man.
Well, they had blast processing. Oh, look at that. We took it back.
Oh, you took it. You did not go there, man.
Yeah.
And then they came out with the 32 bits, and it's like, oh, holy shit. Oh, it was fucking hilarious.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
because the original
He snuck
Sega
all
was
around.
only 8, right?
He snuck all around me. 8 bits or... Yeah, Sega...
8-bit, yeah.
Sega Master System, I think, was... And then the Genesis, I think, was 16. I think the
16,
Genesis...
yeah.
I think it was competing with the Super Nintendo when it came to generation. If I remember right.
Now it's just ridiculous. That
Yeah.
Just think, another year from now, we might not have any console.
Yeah, it's weird, too, because, like the Sega Master System isn't really thought of this even close to the same kind of, like, continuity that a, the Genesis is. Like, the Genesis is, like, remember, like, as magical or something, whereas the Master System, no one really gives a shit about it. There's not a lot of games out there that are like, dude, that was the best, wasn't it?
Remember the Dreamcast, how bad it flies?
It was good, too. That's the problem is it was a great system. It was so good.
Just the games were too expensive.
You know, a lot of it was consumer confidence in Sega was already lost. Sega had in like a 3-year run sold the if you already had the Genesis, then they sold the 32 expander and the little like thing that attached to it, right? But then,
Yeah, to the side of it.
but then like a year later, they sold the Sega Saturn. So if you bought that stuff, all of a sudden your games weren't going to be getting support. You weren't going to be getting new games for that system anymore. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
so
so they kind of fucked themselves.
And then, well, it gets even worse. They cut support for the Saturn for the Dreamcast, you know?
Oh.
So now imagine your mom, and you just bought all these systems. You're sick of systems. You know?
Yeah, I think these are going to be the last two systems that come out, the new Xbox and the new PlayStation, and after it's done, Stadia is going to fucking take this shit to new heights.
No.
I'm telling you, they are. I've been telling you, they're gonna, man.
It's the Stadia will still rely on like good bandwidth. It will in like another.
Give it 2 years.
No, longer than that.
I don't know, man. The way shit's been moving so fast lately with technology, it would not surprise me. I've been watching a lot of tech stocks lately.
Yeah. I just don't
It's
think the
getting ridiculous.
I just don't think the bandwidths are up there yet. You know.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering about that too, or if they have something figured out for, like has an accelerator that, you know, kind of makes it so that you get those 60 frames, 30 to 60 frames.
Yeah, I saw like what they're talking about is how much in a 24-hour period of playing, how many terabytes of data it would use to run it. It's like terabytes, eh? Those are pretty goddamn big.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, it's like, ooh, okay. Okay, I have probably 2 more consoles, that's it.
I don't know. AMD came out with a fucking brand new goddamn processor just specifically for fucking Google to run this shit. So I want to see what the hell that is. I wonder if it's a Ryzen. Because those new Ryzen chips are supposed to be the shit, man. AMD is just killing it on the fucking graphics market right now. And then just see the stock market went fucking way up because they reached a deal with Mexico on trade.
Oh, good.
They agreed to buy a whole shitload of farm equipment from us.
I love that.
I think that's cool.
Good trade with good neighbors is a good thing. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they're gonna also help work on the flow of legal immigrants into this country.
Yeah, they'll get right to it.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll jump right on it. So they almost doubled what the hell they had before, huh, Casey? Holy shit. Dude, that ought to be insane. I wonder how big their network of servers is, man. It's gotta be fucking huge.
Oh, shit.
I would love to see that room. Oh, that was pretty slick. Usually you do that shit.
No one can hide from my
Sneaky buttholes. I got my special.
You
but my-
shot, you farking ice hole.
My special sucks. My stupid little tank thing. I die like
Oh, the
100%
mini
of the time.
tank.
Yeah.
You get like maybe 2 people most of the time. You either get killed or it just runs out too fast. Oh shit.
Shit. Oh, he was right there. Reaper was right on me.
Yeah, he was all up in your guts.
Ah.
The did the boogie in the butt.
What? I don't even care about that special league out there. Let me choose this guy.
Do you remember that shit?
Ah. Dude, the boogie in the
Eddie
butt.
Murphy?
I don't remember that one.
I'll put a bee in my butt.
I don't remember that.
Oh, it was ridiculously stupid, dude. He sang a song that with everything that rhymed with anything he could just pull out of his fucking mouth.
Heroes never die.
On the objective. Come join me.
Damn it, team.
Yeah, they might have something special planned then for Google. I really want to see how this shit runs. Because if it don't run the way they say it does, I'm going to send that shit back right away.
Okay, so it's gonna be really glitchy for the first year and a half. It's and that's
I
just
expect that, though.
yeah.
With something like that, you got to expect there's going to be shit they need to work out, especially something as revolutionary as this.
Yeah.
Once they get everything down pat, this shit is going to take over. And you see that Sony's worried about it. They've never partnered with fucking Microsoft for anything until now. All right, another defeat.
Well, Sony as a company as a whole, right? More than just the video games, struggles. Sony Pictures is a big loser. Sony Computers is a big loser. Nobody buys
I didn't even know they made them until a couple years ago.
Oh yeah. Nobody buys handheld cameras anymore.
The Vio or whatever the fuck
Yeah,
it is.
Nobody buys that. And if you happen to need to buy one, you just get a GoPro, but nobody even bothers, Nobody buys these, and that's what you used to specialize in. And so Sony as a whole company struggles. And so the only division that really constantly makes money is the video game division. Video game division does very well for them. And so I can see them kind of like the way they've been like opening up this year with working with Microsoft on that, opening up to cross-play on like a lot of things where they would never do that before. I can see maybe someone like like the board meetings are like, listen, we need to generate more revenue from this division. What changes
We were
can we
talking
make?
about that even 6 months ago, saying they're going to have to cave in sooner or later.
Yeah, which is good. It's good for them. Yeah, Sony's TVs are overpriced. Exactly. Well, because they used to.
Yeah, they were, especially the Tritons or whatever the fuck they were.
Well, they used to be the shit in the 80s and the 90s, but I mean, everyone knows how to make TVs now. It's like being the world's best candle maker.
Boxy.
The world's best candle maker. It's like, dude, everyone knows how to make candles. Like, it's really not hard. It's not a complicated technology at this point. TVs really aren't a complicated technology at this point. Everyone's got.
And they're cheap as hell now.
Like, that phone in your pocket? Go look at a Dick Tracy comic and then realize that the people who wrote that were dreaming because that technology was so fantastical and impossible for someone to have a tiny little communicator with a video on their watch or something. Everyone's kind of in their fucking pocket and they yell it and call it stupid.
Casey.
Stupid phone. Stupid. There's a wallet. I'm using it as a display. Here's my broken phone. Stupid phone.
Oh, I've had many of those.
Oh, I love you, phone. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you stupid. Oops.
I mean, look at it. I mean, even the TV I got is a fucking TCL Roku TV, 55-inch TV for less than $250, and it's 4K.
Nice.
Has that HDR on it.
I use my TV for my monitor. It's like, what is this?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I don't know how big that is. It's pretty big, And then over here I use another a TV for another monitor. Works pretty good.
This is the first TV I've ever used for my computer monitor.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the resolution difference that they're talking about, it's like, dude, I'm not talking about that.
What you talking about, man?
I'm fine. Yeah. You could display 4K for what? For my 1080p game? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, if you have something that can upscale that to 4K, great.
And the weird part is we're not quite there, but we're so close to what the human eye can't even perceive anymore that what'll be the next smelling point? Actually, that's the next smelling point. They'll have
smell-o-vision.
Yeah, exactly. They'll have great smelling TVs because they're gonna run out of like reasons to buy the new TV soon. That reason's always better resolution, and that's not even gonna be a thing anymore because we're kind of at maximum now.
They got folding fucking TVs now. Those big screens. It's like, come on, man. Jesus Christ. Where are we going to go to no end of it?
Oh, I got sniped. I can't even find one in there.
Fuck.
8K TVs, and then 16K and 32K, 64, 128, 256, 512. But I mean, that's the thing. It's like we're so close to like eyeball can't even detect it. That's like, why bother? And then, well, how are you going to convince people to buy it if it's like, dude, you can't even see the difference?
Yeah, it makes no sense because the resolution that our eyes can fucking see in isn't even like that.
Yeah, like we're kind of
So
at the
fucking
limit
stupid.
now. We assume we're at the theoretical limit, but there are people who can detect it, you know? They'll give them like blind tests or something, you know, but there's people who can detect it. So it's like, all right, well, I guess we aren't quite there. We're fucking close, you know?
Some TVs you can't even tell the difference between the standard definition and what they say is a 4K. Because some people's eyes aren't as good as others.
He sucked me out of there. They sucked his brains out.
Some fava beans.
That's the best line in what's it called? Have you seen wallpaper TVs? Oh crap! So here's the thing. You ever read
them are cool.
You ever read Fahrenheit 451? In Fahrenheit 451, it's the future. All books are banned, right? And our main character, I think his name is Guy. But
I got it.
his job is to go into homes that have books and burn them because they're illegal, right? And but in that movie, that book, basically all everyone does all day is just sit and shop and talk to each other over a computerized television, a face where they can talk to other faces, and they shop and they never leave their houses. And that's all they do, and all their walls in their houses are just made up of these like televisions. This is really old, like from the it's Ray Bradbury. I forget what year that is, but I mean, there was no computers, but when he wrote this shit, you know, and it's like, you know, that stuff's starting to happen, man. You're getting wallpaper TVs, and right now you're watching me stream, and I'm talking to you guys, and you know, some people don't go outside as much as they used to.
It kind of reminds me of that fucking Christian Bale movie where he was like some kind of future cop, and you couldn't have certain things.
That was Equilibrium.
Equilibrium, yeah, that's what it was.
Equilibrium
that was a pretty good movie.
It was an early 2000s Matrix clone. You know what I mean by that? Like the visual styling
2002.
Of it. Yeah, and
yeah,
and the funny thing about this, I saw 99% of it. Me and my roommate were watching it, and we're like, "This is awesome!" And like, it gets to the end, you know, and where our good guy snuffs out the bad guy, and he reaches over like he's gonna grab something, and all of a sudden our cable cuts, and we're like, no!
Oh!
And when it comes back on, it's like they show the bad guy standing there. We're like, what? And then he falls in half. We're like, oh! That's all we saw.
So salty.
That's all we saw. It was really funny.
Yeah, he was called a cleric.
A cleric? That's neat.
Yep, that's what the name of them instead of cops, and it's like where they eliminated war by suppressing emotions, and then that books, art, and music are strictly forbidden, and feeling is a crime punishable by death.
That's corny. Yeah, it was a Matrix clone. So much that, do you remember when he invaded his boss's office? There's a scene where he has a shootout against dozens of cops in a long room with marble pillars going all the way down, and it cuts to slow motion shots. Like, dude, this is just the recreation of when fucking Trinity and Morpheus fuck up that entire lobby of cops, which was amazing. But even that was stolen from Ghost in the Shell. In Ghost in the Shell, the anime where a lot of Matrix is taken from, there's that
was years ago. Holy shit!
There's a scene where like they actually have shots of like them hiding behind the marble, and you see the marble blast next to their face. It's like, hey, that's the same shot, you know. But that's cool though, you know. That's fine because it's like, you know, Tarantino snags stuff.
Imitates life.
Yeah, Tarantino snags stuff. It's fine. You know, I don't mind if I was like a director and I saw something I did in some other movie. All I'd be is like, dude, that guy noticed how I work. He liked my style so much that he tried his best to copy it. That's cool. It's like someone drawing a picture of your picture. I'd be like, that's fucking neat, man.
Yeah, it's flattery.
Well, yeah. Well, when I was growing up, I was drawing Voltron. Somebody else invented Voltron, not me. You know? But it made me want to do more stuff, you know? And so, I mean, that's fine, man. That's fine.
Samurai like the Matrix with special effects.
Yeah. What was a samurai?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up? How you
What's
doing?
going on? Is that Bang?
What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we into?
Oh, I'm just
Some
playing some.
over bitch. I mean, watch.
Playing some Overwatch right now. I love Overwatch.
Okay. Overcrotch.
Do you ever play Overwatch?
Nah.
Oh, I'm so into this game.
You could always start.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't have an Xbox, and but no, I was debating on whether you got a Raft baking.
I do have Raft.
Yeah.
I just got that today, just messing around with it. It's actually kind of fun. Just
Yeah, it's a pretty chill game. It's a pretty chill game.
Fighting for.
damn sharks
kinda
pissing me
neat.
off, though, getting on my last nerve.
Especially when the sharks attack your raft.
Oh yeah.
Little fuckers. It takes like 3 hits to get them off.
Yeah, if nobody's ever played Raft, basic gist is you're like on a raft and you have like a little like hook on a rope, and you can kind of like reach into the water and pick up materials like little bits of plastic and wood, and you can slowly like build shit to attach to your raft to like make it work better, you know, because it's just like a floating piece of crap. And all the while there's kind of like a shark that's kind of harassing you, and there's some other shit like little islands that go by that you can. I've kind of stopped next to the islands, but I've never really completely stopped it, you know what I mean? I want to see if I can stop and like actually explore an island without losing my raft.
I played it once and I couldn't swim back to my raft. I was like, fuck this.
Oh.
Because I wanted to explore one of the islands, but I didn't have an anchor and I didn't know, you know.
No.
I look back and there's my boat floating away. I was like, fuck me.
Me and Cole's playing it, and he's like, "Hey, let's just put on the hardest setting right off the bat. Let's get it." 10 minutes in, we die.
Then you got to dive underwater to get things and shit too.
I never did that.
You got to throw out chum to keep the fucking shark busy, so that way he won't fucking kill you.
Really? I didn't know that
Yeah.
either.
Or
I was just building spinning nut.
Yep.
or,
Kill
yeah,
him,
or
then
you
go
kill
off.
him, and then he's gone for maybe a couple minutes.
That's great.
Yeah. And you get to chop him up and eat his flesh.
The flesh.
I like looking at the head of him. It's like, it's a shark. Where'd the rest of them go?
Yeah, you can wear his head, can't you?
I think you're supposed to be able to. I don't know how.
Yeah.
yet.
If I remember right, yeah, you can wear his head.
Does it do anything wearing the head?
Not really.
Yeah, not really, just make you look stupid.
Oh, I lost a
Yeah, it
bunch of
gets
health
more
with that.
interesting as you unlock more things. Just like Subnautica, I was kind of bored at first, but once I started getting everything unlocked, I was like, damn, this is fucking cool.
Yeah, we were sitting there looking at the damn blueprint table going like, how the hell do we use this?
Yeah, I know, it's a pain in the ass,
like,
dude.
Oh, we thought, it's like, oh, we just got to keep looking
What
at
is that samurai that
blueprints,
was
you know?
like the Matrix? Oh,
You have to research things.
Yeah, you got to put like pieces, just like stuff you find, like leaves and planks in there, and then research it.
Yeah.
You research enough of that, and then you can unlock the things. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not an easy game to play. People think it looks really easy. No, try it then, fucker.
Well, apparently they just added an update to it where you can like scuba, down the bottomless ocean.
Oh, there's ice. Yeah, the ice world.
I know now. Crouch Tiger, Hidden Dragon. That's what you're thinking of. Crouch Tiger, Hidden Dragon. It was by
That's what it was?
It was by Ang Lee. He's like, what was the
Ang Lee,
samurai?
yeah.
That was like the Matrix special effects.
I don't know. I thought those were cheesy.
It was it's a well, I mean, okay, like a lot of people
Ang Lee is good, but damn. Go ahead, Big.
I'm trying to think. That one was, I don't know, I thought it was really good, but I mean, it wasn't meant for American audiences. It's a foreign movie, and so it's like, all right, well,
That's
it's good.
what I thought too.
You know, so it's good enough, because there's, I mean, I know it's like, well, what do you mean by that? Well, there's different tones in movies, you know, and they really do try to target like audiences for tone, and so like if it's not aimed at us, it might not land with us as readily, you know, and so I don't know, I thought it was good because it did a great job of crossing over.
But look at the second one they came out with. Totally flopped.
Oh, was there a second one? Jeez.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why you probably haven't heard, because it didn't do all that great. They didn't want to make that well known.
It's just stupid because everybody, like they've been saying, is most Americans just don't get it. You know, I mean, It's like, what if the possibilities were that you could do
No
these
one
things?
can hide.
Oh Christ, dude.
And it's like anything. I mean, hell. I mean, if I can Die Hard. I mean, okay, you know, who's gonna go into that type of situation if I can just kill a bunch of bad guys?
Don't make me John McClane, you.
Yeah.
Especially on Christmas, damn it.
Oh. Yeah, I could go for. I haven't watched it in a long time. It's Die Hard 3.
I don't know. The first one to me is probably one of the best ones.
One is great, but I've watched one like a whole lot over and over again. You know what I mean? And two's not that good. It's got some scenes, but overall it's a little corny. And,
it was corny, yeah. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
A little too much on the humor
But
side.
3 was pretty cool. I mean, that's the one where him and Sam Jackson go around like New York City trying to decode like a bunch of riddles. So
And
Jeremy
he had to walk
Irons.
around with that sign on.
Yeah, that's what everyone remembers as a sign.
That was bad, dude.
When they there's a like when they brought, I think it was DVD. There's edited versions where he has a sign that says "I hate everyone," but it's like, come on. Even I mean, I don't care about him saying that, but if you walked around like New York with that sign, no one would care.
They're used to it. They
You know?
just
Yeah.
think you're crazy.
It's like, man, you are fixing to have a very bad day. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That was funny as hell. I'm like, oh my god. Man, in the first one, Alan Rickman just won me over with his
Oh,
performance.
that's everyone's favorite thing.
God, he was so good in that. I mean, not that Bruce wasn't, but Rickman stole that shit.
Yeah.
Just like everybody knows Kramer was the real star of fucking Seinfeld.
I like everyone on that show.
I did too, but
you know what
Kramer
occurred to
just
me?
stole that shit.
It occurred to me that Jerry and George are just both, if you put them together, they are Larry David. Larry David's always like,
That's who created it.
You know, hey, maybe this, maybe that, you know, and like and then George's anger is Larry's anger. Are you kidding me? You know.
I didn't like him at first, but the more I watched him, he was funnier.
I feel like trying to do something like they kept trying to make a movie or something based on their characters or something like that.
Well, I don't know.
Oh, I bet you Jerry wasn't having it though.
Oh shit!
Because
That's what
the
I'm gonna
last
trouble.
comments I remember him saying was that he wanted to leave things the way it was at a good, you know, on a good level.
Well, the last
No,
episode.
I mean actually in the show itself, they were.
Oh, I thought you meant in real life. I was like,
No, it was Seinfeld and the one dude with the bald
George.
glasses.
because they asked
George.
him in real life if they were going to do a Seinfeld movie.
Yeah, in the show, him and Jerry were always trying to pitch their show idea to the network.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch it enough to know that.
Oh wow, that's somber.
Because they kept trying to just pitch the actual show that he was watching.
It was a
to the
show.
network.
Yeah, they were trying to pitch a show about nothing. It's like, all right.
Yeah, but they couldn't actually come up with anything. It's like, well, we got, you know, so many these characters. They do. What do they do? Well, that thing, you know, that one thing. Yeah.
I always liked how they always had competitions. Didn't matter what it was, they'd always
There we
compete with each other.
Oh shit.
Yeah, New Moon was pretty funny too.
I'm going around and sneaking up behind them.
God damn it, mosquitoes!
Well, hey, you guys have a good one. I'm gonna jump on here and throw you a like real quick.
Okay, man.
See you later, man.
I'm gonna go play some Conan.
Cool.
Cold nuts. That's what Bacon misses that.
It's a good game.
He's got new addiction now. It's called drawing.
Well, yeah.
And Dauntless.
Yeah.
The double D's.
I'll
Dauntless drawing.
I'll be getting back to Conan. I'm just really into, I don't know. The Dauntless is fun because it's just like, it's just distilled down to like boss after boss. And then the dragons, I'm the dragons. The drawing I'm really into lately.
Yeah.
What the fuck did he throw his light time up over here for?
And plus, everything's selling like fucking hotcakes right away.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
sold his group today.
Yeah, I sold a Groot to this guy in Germany. So I got to figure out the cheapest shipping. I told him I'll sell it for this price plus shipping, you know. And so I'm looking for the cheapest shipping to get it there. Cause I was looking it up. It's like if you choose the wrong thing, it's like $130. It's like for this. Like, yeah, it's like well, what if you want it handed to him and they curtsy when they hand it to him? That's an extra $20. You know?
What you do? You make it into a paper airplane.
And you fly it. I told him just use a flat rate envelope.
Yeah, there you go. But
whatever you can fit in that envelope
is
one flat rate.
US, ain't it?
I don't know. Well, that's where he's sending it from, so I don't know if they accept that kind of postage for that kind of shit. Yeah, you'd have to find out.
Yeah, and if it's sent to Germany, like you got to do some things to get it past customs. Like it can't be over a certain value. There's restrictions types of things.
Wow.
And like, you can't be like certain merchandise unless you get like, you know, like some kind of like a license thingy that you have to like tape to the outside of it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn it! So you can't send them any porn.
Yeah, I know, huh?
That's good, eh?
They probably got plenty of it. Oh shit!
They were too late. Wayne Knight was.
You guys have fun.
All right, you too, man. You too.
Victory. See ya.
Yeah, Wayne Knight was Newman. Wayne Knight was also in Jurassic Park. He's the guy that stole the dinosaur DNA.
The DNA, yeah.
Yep. And
Sneaky farker.
And he got freaking shot in the face with a dinosaur. Good evening, King Royal. He got shot in the face
How's it going, King?
with a dinosaur.
Long time no see, man.
How about the 3080 RTX graphics card I have now?
Oh shit, I didn't even notice that dude subscribed. It just showed up on my screen.
Which dude?
What the fuck? Alright, a boot box.
Mm-hmm.
Probably get some more garbage.
That's great. I love garbage.
Muff cabbage. I still didn't find out why they're calling it a few fuckers. They did it again.
Did you see so did you see today footage came out of Assange in his maximum security prison? There was whoever took the footage was right next to him, 1 foot away, filming him. Everyone's like, "Oh, look, he's alive." I have a much more cynical take on it. Do you know what mine is?
That's probably fake.
No.
Or pre-recorded.
No. Because they show up, he's in a fucking prison, the big metal doors and like all the people talking.
He's not doing good.
Here's what I think it is. I think it's let's pretend you maybe have a bunch of secrets that he has. Maybe you want to make sure that he's in certain people's custody, that he knows that you can get any device within 1 foot of him if he talks about your country.
Mm-hmm.
You know? He's in a supermax prison and someone snuck a camera in and got within 1 foot from him. That's enough to sneak a polonium tablet, a small gun, a knife, whatever. I think it's somebody telling him, we can get you, because guess who put it out? RT, Russian state television news. It's like,
go figure.
Yeah, it's like, that's what I think it is.
That just proves he's working that
That's what I
down.
think it is. I think it's Putin reminding him, it's like, hey, you're not safe there neither. You shut your mouth. And people are like, you're being paranoid. It's like, yeah, I'm being paranoid about a guy whose business is, I don't know, revealing secrets of fucking countries.
Hell yeah.
It's like this is actual. There's, you know, it's not like I think like Tom Cruise is a spy. I think Julian Assange is going to be treated like a spy because he trades in stolen documents of countries, you know? Even though he's got a cute website, technically he's still a spy on levels, you know? And it's dangerous work. Spies get killed.
Yeah, all the time. So
Yeah.
I'm sure nobody would really cry 2 fucking tears for his loss. I mean, to me, I'm kind of in between on what he did. Part of me agrees with what he did because the public should know what the fuck the government's doing.
I'm not talking about right or wrong. I'm just talking about.
But then the other part of me is like, dude, come on, man. This is your own fucking country, man. Why would you betray them?
But part of the way I see it too is like all right, if I was like a lumberjack, you know,
I'd be like, yeah, I'm a lumberjack. But if one day I got killed by a tree that fell, I'd be like, that sucks. But part of me would be like, that also happens when you're a lumberjack sometimes, you know? And he's like, I'm a spy, and it's like, okay, great. He's like, I'm giving away the secrets. Cool. I got killed. I'd be like, that sucks. But sometimes that happens to spies.
Yeah. Your name lives on, though.
Yeah. Been on Twitch a lot. If I had a good music service going right now that like I didn't care about spamming it, I'd be on Twitch more.
I don't know. Twitch never seems to want to fucking work for me. I thought I was the only one, but no, there's a lot of people I know that have problems with Twitch. And then when I do watch some of your streams that you have on there, the fuckers are signing me out right in the middle of a stream.
Did you see what I did? I saved that, and I was fighting a Zarya and a fucking Reinhardt,
big log.
and I beat him up, and I don't know where the fuck she went until my team was able to come and stop all that. I'm the champion.
I'm surprised you got that Reinhardt. Holy fuck.
I know.
Thanks.
Play the game. Oh, here goes that grenade. Booyah!
That might be play of the game too.
Oh, and Hanzo's dragon was going through there. Oh, that was funny as hell.
That was great.
The dude went right into the fucking drink.
Don't fuck with the Jedi, son. See Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back?
What?
Did you see Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back when Mark
Oh yeah, when they were doing that movie.
Mark Hamill plays Cockknocker.
Yeah. Didn't they have like big dildos they were fighting with?
What were they fighting with? Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
Mark Hamill's like, what the fuck is going on? It's just more like a cheap knockoff of Batman and Robin or some shit.
It was a cock knockoff. Oh yeah, it was Bluntman and Chronic. It was Bluntman and Chronic.
So funny.
That's what the new Jay and Silent Bob sequel is going to be about. It's kind of meta. So since you know, it is sort of one of those sequels to a movie that came out decades ago that doesn't need to happen. The story is inside the movie. In the first movie, they had to go stop the movie from being made because they didn't have their permission and all that stuff. Now they're rebooting the movie. They have to go stop it from being made. It's like, all right, why not?
Damn. That's hilarious shit. They were pretty funny though. Kevin Smith had a lot of good movies.
Oh shit.
Mallrats was kind of cool.
You know, the deal with Mallrats, it all comes down to a Sega ice hockey game. And this is the whole movie tumbles because of this. And I've heard him describe it in like he does these stand-ups that are kind of stand-ups, kind of spoken word, where he'll just talk about like stuff in movies and funny stories, you know? And some serious shit too. He talked about like Jay's like addiction to heroin that he had and how he couldn't work with him for some years. That's why there were some years where they weren't making movies because he wasn't going to support him while he was addicted. Blah 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 blah. Like, you know, he talked about a lot of stuff with that. Yeah.
A lot of people didn't even know that because everybody's like, "Well, I wonder whatever happened to Jason Mewes." Hello, he was on fucking heroin.
Yeah. But what was I talking? How was I leading in that? Oh yeah, okay. And so
the movie was
in Mallrats, he had this one script, right? And then when he was getting the movie kind of still put together in production before filming, it came to the attention of a certain video game company that one of the scenes involved this ice hockey game. That's when in the morning, Brody, it's Jason Lee's character. He's sleeping with Shannon Elizabeth. He wakes up in she wakes up in his room. And when he wakes up right next to her, instead of like, you know, maybe trying to like do his girl or something like sexy, he wakes up, leans over her, grabs his controller, unpauses his hockey game, and finishes the game that he had paused overnight. And she's all like, are you serious? And like, that's the reason she breaks up with him that day, you know? That was her final straw.
What a dumbass.
And so, anyways, so a deal was struck with a different company that said, listen, if you could you please use our hockey game instead of that one? We're going to be doing this one tour, like a video game tour, and on it, we're gonna be promoting stuff. We'll promote your movie, and we'll promote that. And he's like, oh, okay. But here's where he was betraying himself. The reason the hockey game, the specific one he had in the thing, is because him and his friends used to play that one when they were hanging out, and so it was kind of like a personal detail that he was letting go by changing it. But he agreed, and it's like, all right, well, you did sell out a little bit, but maybe it won't hurt. Here's where it hurt. All of a sudden, he starts getting like this person sitting on set, and every time they're filming, he's kind of like watching the script. And he's like, no, that's too dirty. Why? Because this is going to be targeted towards children more. We're going to be doing this video game tour. It's going to be totally more towards children. And
that's where he fucked himself.
Yeah. And so first off, all of that, all those the dirtier jokes were pulled out, and it would have been much raunchier. It's like, okay. And then secondly, all of a sudden the studio starts coming in with requests. Can you use more bright colors, vivid colors, cartoony colors? People like that. We'll also insert sound effects that we find like cartoony. So there's certain wipes that go whoosh, whoosh, stuff like that. And it's like like a YouTube video or something, you know what I mean? And and then they said, and also, could you do like a oh shit, can you do a like a catchphrase that children would lock on to, and that's where they get snoochy boochies. You know, he says that, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And so that's, and so that's why that movie, compared to his other ones, have a much more cartoony feel, and there's some really like childish shit going on in it, you know?
Yeah, they were still good movies.
But he ends with his speech by saying, and the lesson is never sell out your integrity of a movie. You never know the repercussions you're going to get, and it might poison the entire project. Because he considers that one of his bigger failures. Melrats. Yeah.
Although it did pretty well. They made a buttload of cash off of those fucking movies.
He does really well, considering that his budget is very tiny. You know, and then he made friends with Ben Affleck when Ben Affleck was a nobody, so Ben Affleck still works pretty cheap for him.
That's cool.
Because Ben was in Mallrats.
Yeah.
He's the guy that likes to have sex with girls in an uncomfortable place. What, like the back of a VW? That was a joke. Everybody tells that joke. They'd be talking to him, and they'd be like, oh, that guy? He likes to have sex with girls in a very uncomfortable place. And, you know, like, you know, the butt. And like, but everyone always guessed, what, like the back of a VW? It was always what everyone guessed. They said that joke like 3 times in the movie.
In a cemetery?
It was always the back of a VW. I don't know why. But he's the guy that worked at the clothing store called Fashionable Male. Fashionable Male.
More than we wanted to know, Firehawk.
It's Jeremy. Time to shit winks. Shiddly
So you're
winks.
gonna shit and squint your eyes at the same time?
Yes.
He's gonna have soft serve ice cream and smile and wink.
Oh my god. I can't believe I sold the group.
Oh no, that means his brown eye is gonna wink.
So I'm thinking I need to draw. I mean, I need to draw everything people ordered, right? But when I like draw by my like stuff that I decide to choose to draw, I need to try to draw things that have a high fan following. Groot was one, Joker was one, Thanos is gonna come eventually. You know what I mean? Like maybe Ant-Man.
Did you see Dark Phoenix?
In fact, fucking almost anybody. I'm good. Almost anybody that's inside, like, you know, like the Marvel universe is makes sense. You know, a Final Fantasy characters.
Kind of be picky and choosy, though.
Yeah, see, but no, look at Jeremy's reaction. Iron Man, definitely. You know what I mean? Or Captain America. Look at him typing. Or Captain America. I'm thinking about casting wide nets, you know, to collectors. And those guys are popular.
I'm trying to think what would be something that you could draw that would be rare. Someone would want to add to their collection.
Final Fantasy characters. Sephiroth, Cloud.
No.
Those do super well.
No.
There's nerds that collect the shit out of those.
Yeah, but not no nerds that watch you.
I love Final Fantasy. No, I've played all the way through Final Fantasy 6, and we used to play Final Fantasy. What was that one we were playing for a while, Jeremy? I like Final Fantasy. You don't like Final Fantasy?
Never played one of them.
They're fun. They're cute stories. They, there's like a
Well,
story
so is
game.
having sex with triplets, but I never did that either.
Yeah, but you wanna. And if you had the opportunity, you would. If you had the opportunity. I mean, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't?
The Dom triplets.
Even if you weren't straight or whatever or gay or whatever lines up, you'd be like, but this is triplets though. I'd be like, hey dude, I got triplets for you. Like, great. And all of a sudden, like, I bring out 3 dudes. And I'm like, that's what? Dude, it's triplets.
It's like those 40 virgins they say that the terrorists get when they go to Allah or whatever. They forgot to tell them that they were guys. You get 40 virgins. I don't believe none of that. I don't mind if people do. It don't bother me. They can do whatever they want, but just don't force it on me.
I'm gonna make you believe that you're gonna get virgins, and you're gonna believe it.
No way. Last time I had a virgin was in the fucking 90s.
In the 1890s?
Yeah, Shani. Damn, fucking Final Fantasy 15. They have that many? Jesus Christ.
See, look, he's at Final Fantasy 15 bacon. The side Final Fantasy games, I like tactics. That's what I'm looking for. Someone who's automatically got some opinion about it, you know what I mean?
I got an opinion about it, you just didn't like it.
Yeah. We got it, we got
I
it.
couldn't really say one way or the other if anyone would buy it, because, there's so many different kinds of people out there now in this world.
Well,
the world is too so much.
Okay, here's a lot of how I was deciding. I searched the term fan art on Twitter and looked to see what the most common things that popped up, The most common thing that popped up. And I was looking at the quality of some of the fan art and thinking, can I beat them? Answer most time, yes,
How about doing like horror movie characters?
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. There's huge followings for horror movie course. I'm not thinking nerd. I'm thinking collectibles, things people collect.
Oh, you know what I'm thinking?
Fan groups. Fan groups are like the same thing.
My best friend is into that shit. He likes clowns, so he wants somebody to draw.
Happy clowns or evil clowns? Because Pennywise is on my list. Both Pennywises. In fact, maybe a picture that does both. Like, here's an idea I had: is have the new Pennywise looking to like a mirror of water, and then have the old Pennywise looking up at him.
Oh, that would be cool because you got one actor I don't know and one I think is.
They say the new one was really good. That the new guy was actually really good. Me neither. But I mean,
some
people.
Young kid, I don't know, man.
And that one would get like, if you're a Tim Curry collector, you'd be like yes. If you're the new guy collector, you'd be like yes. I saw the actor who played him. It's like, oh, I recognize that dude. But I can remember I saw him in.
I don't even know his name.
It was Billy.
What's up, Kaylee?
See, look what he wrote. Would really love to see Final Fantasy 15 Bahamut in his dragon form.
I've never seen it. Jeremy, send me a picture on Discord.
That changes my thinking.
They have him in what's it called? Kingdom Hearts. They put there's like an episode or mission in Kingdom Hearts where you go to Toy Story Land. And in Toy Story Land, the mission takes place in a huge mall that has a Toy Story in it. And you actually do the whole mall. It's a really nice level. But when you go into the Toy Story, there's a stack against one of the walls of Final Fantasy collector figurines. And they're priced at an ungodly high price. And it's like, I like that was accurate. It was like, a statue of Odin, $380. It's like, Jesus Christ.
That's believable because some of the clowns we was looking at our flea market were like $400. For it ones, it's like, oh, damn, dude. That was the old school ones, though, Tim Curry.
Yeah. The movie itself is actually not that good. The original,
it's kind of slow.
There's some weird scenes in it. Like, when they all go out to eat, and they play this, like, cutesy music, and it's just showing them all, like, kind of, like, hanging out and making jokes. It's like, but alright.
And then like the special effects for like the spider monster at the end were like really crappy.
I haven't seen it in so long. I don't remember that.
Shit. Alright, really pushing forward. Nothing much. Been busy and haven't been able to talk or join streams in what feels like forever. Well, you're back, at least for right now. Kaylee, how are you? How's your day today? Back to again.
We must challenge our assumptions.
Minefields.
Doomkopf, Doomheisel.
This is my will.
Oh, I got Tor. Oh, he's got that turret. I didn't see it. I got turret.
Oh, that's Torborn.
Enemy turret.
Torbjorn, at your service.
Enemy turret.
Yeah, he has. My friend has a couple of tattoos of some clowns on his arms. They're pretty evil looking.
Nice.
I don't think they got the hint.
There you go.
Oh, good lord, I've been there too, Kaylee. Not recently, but when I was younger.
Damn it. Been to a mentor a few times. Wasn't fun. I only went as a guest building or working with my dad.
Nope, I was there for a year because they thought I was an uncontrollable teen.
I never went to one of those, and I was an uncontrollable teen.
And they have a lot of them in California. Pescadero.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the one that
Being there with the Terminator.
in the Terminator, yeah, they call it Pescadero. They change a T to a P.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Because the whole movie takes place in L.A., you know? It was always L.A. She lives in Los Angeles.
I don't know if it's still open, but someone did say they might have closed it down because of all the violations. Yeah, sounds like a few places around here. A lot of people don't like hospital food. I did.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, hospital food was good. You got your choice of like 3 different meals, you know.
I wonder, like, if they're probably really good at like the dietary restrictions, you know. I'd probably be like, what do you got gluten free? I gotta date a hospital cook. Be like, what do you got gluten free?
There you go.
I told you that about the sourdough thing. Did I tell you about that?
Yeah, did you try it out yet?
No. I'm nowhere near like a fucking store or anything, you know. But
Have that girl make that chef make it for you.
well, I don't see her all the time, you know. I have to draw her cat. That's one of the projects that I tonight I have a few projects that I'm supposed to get to because people have actually requested me to work on them. Let's see. There's J Ray's daughter. There is that girl
You have to do another dog.
who's another one of my neighbor's cats. There's that other dog.
That guy that she wanted.
Yeah, that other dog. She hasn't got me that picture yet, so okay, I'll have to get to that later.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, still waiting on the picture. Let's see. What the fuck else?
Draw
do
a
I
picture
have?
of a cock.
Well, I gotta finish Dan Moody's White Snake album cover.
Oh, I thought you were done.
Oh God, no. That's just simple black and white, and there's no shading yet, and there's no coloring or anything.
That
if
was
I'm
one of
gonna
those
paint it.
nights I couldn't watch a whole stream.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that's got a long way to go. It's only like a quarter of the way through, you know.
Our world is worth
Think
fighting
positive,
for.
Kaylee. Ain't nothing worth that. I got a lot of scars on my arms from dumb shit like that. Ain't nothing in the world worth giving your life up for.
I don't believe in some kind of afterlife, so I'm gonna ride this till my fucking wheels fall off.
Yep. My knees may be knocking now that I'm gonna be 50, but yeah,
my knees
I'm
hurt like a
gonna keep
bitch.
it.
I have to sleep so weird.
I have to sleep with mine curled up, kind of like to my chest almost. Either that or lay on my stomach, and I hate sleeping on my stomach.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
I let one out. You see that? I love doing that.
He was probably like, "Where's everybody
I know,
else?"
he was like, fuck. I'm all by myself. Hi, buddy. Hi, stupid. Thank you.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping. Hello.
Hey, flip your pillow. Bacon, were you watching Spank Girl Vision?
No. Yes.
He's peeking out the window at that girl swimming.
You saw Trump in the tuxedos, and it just made me think. Well, I saw Trump in that tuxedo in England. First thing I thought of, no joke, was fat guy in a little coat. Fat guy in a little coat. So that's that fat guy in a little coat is something that Chris probably would do to make David Spade laugh. Like, it's just one of those things they do, like when they were writing and stuff. And so when he's doing it there, that's kind of where it comes from.
Then he shreds the whole fucking thing. Yeah. Another great comedian gone before his time. That one hurt, especially since he was from my state, you know.
Oh, really? Well, you know what?
Yeah, he's from Madison.
I forgot who I heard say that. They said all the great comedy comes from. No, I'm sorry. It was Tim Conway that he believes comedy is born in the Midwest. And it's like, you know what? He might be right. Yep. There's a lot going on in the Midwest when it comes to comedy. A lot of my favorite stuff comes out of Red Letter Media, Mystery Science Theater.
The Onion.
And these are my favorites. The Onion. Yeah, there's a lot these are some
Onion's
of my favorites.
from Madison too. Tony Shalhoub is from fucking Green Bay.
Tony Shalhoub.
William Dafoe is from Appleton.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's Willem.
Guess what I found out yesterday, and I did not know this.
Huh.
Ric Flair learned how to wrestle in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin, at a private academy.
Oh.
That's crazy. It was like a boys and girls home called Wayland Academy.
One of them killed me. I was just ignoring everybody, and they killed me. Mom, will you go beat them up for me?
Now, Stuart.
Mom, I was just minding my own business, and one of them shot me at the game. I love when kids hyperventilate when something's so important. But Mom, you don't understand. I was just sitting there doing nothing, and he just came and shot me.
Give your Aunt Bunny a kiss.
No.
She got a mustache.
No, Mom, you don't know. You don't know.
Oh my goodness. Help.
Hello.
Yeah, my best friend got me a, I don't know why he got me that, but he gave me a nice glass black framed autographed picture of all the band members from Stained.
Nice. That's another good thing to draw. Is
cool, but I wish it was from Kiss.
The fan stuff is not just that, but movies and specific musicians, regardless of whether I like them or not. I need to stop drawing people that only I like, you know? So Metallica, you know what I mean? There's a fuck ton of people that would like to buy pictures of James Hetfield, you know? Cardi B, I don't give a shit who she is.
And you could pick which fucking Hetfield, long hair or short hair.
Yeah. You know, I don't give a shit about who Cardi B is, but other people do.
Yeah, a lot of people do, and I don't really
just want to
care
draw
for her.
faces. I just want to draw faces and stuff, you know?
Do you know what she used to do, dude? And she's open about it and thinks there's nothing wrong with it. She used to be a hooker and used to rob John.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. Well, let me think. Nah, that's not right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she used to hold people up. She was a stick-up artist.
That's not nice. That's not a nice thing to do to somebody.
No.
It is not my preference.
No, not at all. Even if you're buying illegal, goods, so to say.
Well, I'm not even care about the illegality of it. It's like, an agreement is agreement, and someone doesn't follow agreement regardless of whatever their justification is. Just someone who's taking advantage and really just kind of a liar. You know?
Oh, holy fuck, dude! You definitely got to draw that dragon.
Oh, Bahamut. He's king of the dragons.
Oh my fucking god, is he badass looking?
Yeah, dude, Final Fantasy's got some good characters, man.
Holy shit!
So in the game, what's going on with that is, you will have these special powers you can summon every now and then to help you in battle, and he's one of them. He's the king of the dragons. They use him in other instances too, like as characters in certain games, but they always use him, Afreet, Odin, like certain Aeons or summons or whatever they call them depending on the game. They always use them.
Oh, he's Jeremy's saying that with that picture, he says he believes that the picture is remastered though.
Oh, that's fine. I don't care about that.
As long as it looks accurate, I don't give a shit. I love dragons to start with. Half of my back is tattooed with a dragon and a wizard.
Neo Bahamut. I think a good one would be to draw the bee sisters. There's these three sisters that are all kind of like half witch, half bee. Like the bottom is a bee and they have wings, but they have like little witch torsos. But if I did three of them, I could put like one in the foreground, like all close, and one like kind of behind that, and one way in the background. You know, you can kind of see like and frame up in a neat way. Like that gives you some neat opportunities. But yeah, the Final Fantasy characters are pretty popular stuff. Shit.
Well, I know an older character from games, but I don't know if anybody collects these anymore, but the Hydra. The three-headed dragons.
Hydra's in a lot of games, yeah. Hydra is in Kingdom Hearts.
I love those.
Hydra is in Final Fantasy 1.
I first seen a Hydra in Hercules when I was a kid.
They call him Tiamat in that, but he's Hydra.
Tiamat, yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, he's pretty badass, man. What the fuck is Final Fantasy 15?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, Jeremy, I'd love to draw that. In fact, that's when I would enjoy drawing. It would be something cool like a dragon, you know. I've drawn dragons before, and if you have a specific one, then that'd be easier because then I can kind of like, you know, understand the shading and the angles. When you make it up in your head, I can do the shading and angles, but there's only a limit to so much of the detail that I can like imagine before it's like, I don't know what to do. But if it's like someone else like has a drawing, they'll be like, oh, well, now I can start with it and change shit I didn't like, or, you know, whatever. That'd be cool, man. That'd be cool. But if you want me to do make-em-ups, I can also do that.
Yeah, I would do the one you sent me, Jeremy. That picture was pretty cool. That's a lot of detail, too, and that's going to look so cool when he draws that. I bet that'll sell right away.
Shit, I almost finished that dude off. I took 95% of his health.
Yeah. That's what she said.
Yeah, no, huh?
Almost finished
that
dude
dude off. Right off.
Everyone heal up.
I'm going out here.
How come you ain't jumping on, Jeremy? God damn it, Bacon needs some backup.
Okay. They never look
probably on
back
the
here. He's always on this shitter.
Shitting. Are you shitting me? Oh look, Bacon's on the boat. You sneaky fucker. That is pretty slick.
Damn it. Yeah, they never look out there, you know. If the rest of my team would have been able to keep them like semi-distracted, I would have been able to take them out more, but yeah.
Oh, damn, look what I found.
What'd you find? Did you find like a roach sitting somewhere?
Cherry Pop-Tart.
Oh, I miss Pop-Tarts. They do have gluten-free Pop-Tarts. Those aren't that bad.
Yes. They're not, yeah, they're not. They're not that bad. They don't taste like cardboard like most gluten-free shit does.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a Pop-Tart itself is already pretty grainy, you know?
Yeah. I just like the fruit taste. I could care less about all that fucking frosting shit.
I could go for a Pop-Tart.
What was your favorite kind?
I don't even know. I just, you know, just whichever one I got, I was always cool with it. I don't really like getting into the ones that are just directly sweet, like chocolate or stuff like that. It's like, I like the fruits.
Oh, me either.
I like the fruits, you know. It's too gritty. You know, like, you can hear the sugar crunching and stuff, you know. It's like, nah, it turns me off.
Cherry or the blueberry is what I need.
Oh, I'm stunned.
I wish they'd come out with some grape ones. Grape Pop-Tarts would be so yummy.
Do you know why they don't make grape ice cream? They don't. They don't. Have you ever seen grape ice cream once in your life?
No. Fake grape, yeah.
So, there were a long time ago, we're talking like 1800s, there was like a famous like ice cream maker, you know, he was like a confectioner, what the fuck he was called, you know? And he was dating this girl, and she wanted grape ice cream. It was like her favorite, and he thought, no one's ever made that, but yeah, I can make that for her, you know, of course. And he made it for her, and she loved it, and she brought it home, and her dog got to it. Well, grapes and raisins are poisonous to dogs.
They're deadly.
And her dog died, and he swore he would never make any grape ice cream ever again, or any grape sweet flavor ever again, because back then there weren't extracts and shit. You had to make it out of grapes, you know. And he swore he would never make that again, so he never did it to anybody else. And it kind of become a tradition in the ice cream industry to never make grape ice cream. It's kind of like
just in case you have a pet, huh? That's good. That's cool.
It's kind of like saying break a leg in a theater, or you know, like shit like that. You know, do you know where that comes from? Do you know what they're referring
Someone
to?
broke their leg? Oh.
John Wilkes Booth broke his leg when he jumped off of the stage when he was running away from Lincoln after he shot him.
No shit.
That's one of the reasons he didn't get away. He was an actor in that theater. So it's kind of like a snarky way of saying good luck, and at the same time being funny. But that's exactly what they're referencing is John Wilkes Booth breaking his leg when he jumped off the stage.
That's hilarious.
He jumps off the stage, hits real hard, gets up, limps away.
Evel Knievel.
Oh yeah, that's I got some good skins for him. But I'm not that good with that guy.
Who is that? Sarge? Whatever the fuck, a soldier, yeah.
All
Soldier
right.
at 76.
All right, yeah, Jeremy, I'll get to that one in a day or two, because I'm going to be trying like pretty much almost every day. I'll probably do it like 5 days a week, you know what I mean?
Time for another Gatorade.
And but tonight I want to get to a few projects that I put off. I gotta do that little score from Ice Age. That should be easy to start and work on. Some cat.
Meow.
Meow.
Gotta draw some pussy. Alright, the hot dogs are unthawed. Gonna have a cookout tomorrow. Hot dogs, wraps, and burgers coming over.
I don't know this map.
What?
What map is this? Do you
You've
recognize
been
it?
here before. I recognize. Yeah, it's like the Paris one, isn't it, or France? That's crazy,
Shit.
but
Dude, this is hard to
there's
move.
a bunch of apartments in my city that have those same colors, the greens, the pastels. They look hideous. And they charge like $900 a month for a one bedroom.
Shit.
What's up? Good morning, gaming.
Shit. Good morning, gaming. Good morning. You shouldn't say morning.
There
You should
will
say
be
good
no
morning
shitting.
because of your name.
Good morning, good morning.
You should open with good morning, gamers. Then it's almost like your name and it gets in our head, you know, but still like nice. It's like a nice, friendly thing to say. I don't like this map. This is hard to get out. Dude, seriously, like we're like pinned in here, you know.
moments will reveal the truth. I'm restoring you.
Depends on how big he's going to draw it. He could scale it down, Jeremy.
The largest I can draw would be what is it, 24 by 18, I think is the size. That's just the largest paper I have. But then that makes it really expensive to ship. Plus, I've been drawing them
You
cut in
got
half.
them
Yeah,
pads of drawing paper?
That also poses a problem too, because my drawing space is limited, so it'd be very difficult for me to draw that and stream it. If I drew that big, I'd have to do it off stream, because I couldn't set up a camera and stuff in that space that I have, you know.
Yeah, I think when you look at the picture, you're probably going to have to scale it down then.
Oh, well, yeah.
Because it's a full length picture from head to foot.
Oh, well, that always happens some, you know.
But he's kind of crimped over with his like wings, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that might make it a little easier.
It sounds fun, though. Bahamut sounds
Oh,
way
it
fun.
looks so badass, dude. Oh my god.
Where does this go?
Trying to turn that damn microphone.
Jesus Christ, there is no getting through here.
No sneakiness from bacon.
Halo's in my possession and moving out.
Surrender to my will. Gale the Mahoney.
I don't know why the rest of my team can't do this. My healer was good, though.
Oh shit! If you wouldn't have got trapped.
Yeah, Jeremy,
by
just send me the one that you're after. I can do whichever one you want, so send me the one that you would like the best. You know? Yeah, you don't need to nerf it down for what I can. If there's something about it that's difficult, then I'll figure out something to texture it to make it look the representative and still look cool. I mean, there's times where it's like, dude, it's impossible to draw smoke, so I'm gonna draw these weird feather shapes. It's like, you know, there's times I do shit like that, but you know, it'll always be something that still looks like it makes sense at least.
Bacon's good. He can create something good. He can mold something out of shit.
Yeah. File's too big, send it from 15 out of times to score. Really? The file's too big? Then send it through Twitter?
Yeah, he tried to send it.
You can DM me on Twitter. Or send me a link to it online.
I think it's so stupid
Yeah,
that a file size.
look where you found it.
Good.
Look where you found it. Copy the link.
Yeah, and then you can just press the link and go right to. Yeah. Oh, big bopping 8 megabyte.
Man, I want to play that. This guy keeps playing Kerbal Space Program, and every time I watch the footage, it's like, it looks fun.
Never heard of it.
It's so slow. It's a super realistic sim of a physics engine of trying to build a rocket and getting it to a destination in space.
Oh Christ!
I know. It's so boring. But
I'd have to have at least a pound of weed.
But like, I'm watching this guy, and it's like his space station started to degrade in orbit, and it started to burn up.
Oh no!
But it survived the crash down to Earth, but then landed and broke into pieces. But most of the pieces were salvageable. And it's like, dude, that sounds fun.
It kind of sounds like Subnautica, where you got to go around looking for pieces for all this shit.
Well, he
And
broke
Raft too, kind of, because you got to find pieces for the radar and the satellite or whatever.
How disappointing.
All right. Yeah.
With your protection?
Oh, that's a good one.
Zenyatta.
That's a good one. I'm satisfied with your protection. What's she holding?
Effie will not be happy.
Something self-healing. Okay.
I like the outfit.
That's her little victory pose. What's the other one? Oh, yay.
Come on, something good. Bada bing.
A May player icon out of gold. Oh, I just got a message. I wonder if it's from Jeremy.
Ooh. I wonder if you have that one already. All right, Route 66. Ooh.
Select your hero.
Oh,
Oh, it's easy.
you're gonna bust out all them balls.
Shit, Jeremy, I could do any of those. The hardest one would be Bahamut by Kylie Stylish on DeviantArt because he's got a really feather touch to it. So I think it's like only like the last one that would be the hardest. But I could do any of them if you want.
I don't know, but the one he sent me, he only sent me one, but that was pretty badass.
Bahamut has a long history. He's been in every single
How'd
Final
you like
Fantasy
the
game.
joint I sent you?
Oh, that's cool.
That was huge, dude. 200 grams.
Jesus Christ. Really?
How could you even smoke that with like 6 people even?
Oh. You'd be fine though.
I bet you'd be high.
I went look just the other day. Someone was talking about it's dangerous to smoke marijuana. So I'm like, no, it isn't. I looked up total deaths of marijuana, the history of, and Google will answer back. There's a total of 0 deaths related to marijuana in the history of it. It's like, oh, like this misadventure, but there is no like kidney shutdown or whatever. And then there was a related article that talked about the amounts you would have to ingest in a like an hour-long period for it to kill you.
It's ridiculous.
Your stomach couldn't even like hold it, and your body couldn't even run it through. Like it's
Nope.
it's impossible. It's like trying to cook like 40 cups of coffee in like an hour. Your body can't do it, and it's just not going to happen. You don't have the stomach to take in the capacity or the amount that you need to eat. You need like 1,300 pounds or something. It's like, yeah, it's not happening.
You'd be puking your guts out before that.
Isn't that great though?
No, I don't do that bird thing. I got Facebook though. Don't tell anybody. I only have 2
You have
friends on there,
Facebook?
and there's a reason for that. And that would be Satan and
Yeah, that's
Bacon.
I was gonna say I know the other one is.
Enemy turret ahead.
You both tend to
Only
respond to
mash
the
and
same
bacon.
posts.
Be right back.
I have a really Russian name. Let's just put it that way, Jeremy.
Enemy turret ahead.
Victor.
It means he's working for the
Chaosovich.
Russians. Working for the Russians.
Yeah, I'm the new Julian Assange.
So today the UN made a
There's your
move.
sniper being worthless.
Today the UN made a move that kind of blocks Russia a bit.
Really?
They accepted Estonia as a non-permanent member of the Security Council.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a big landmark.
Estonia has been getting military aggression from Russia, and there are a lot of concern that they are the next Ukraine.
Well, they were part of Russia at one time, so what do they expect? They're going to fight for their fucking shit back. And they already know Putin won't stop at nothing.
Okay. I'll try and make it, like, I won't do anything weird to them. Like, sometimes I'll, like, take a dog and turn it purple, but no, those need to be, like, the way they're supposed to be. At most, I might change color tone. Like, if I look at my pants, I'm like, this thing's supposed to be light purple, but I have mostly blue, you know? I might, like, kind of shift tone a bit if I have a better
Proper
opportunity.
shading.
Yeah, if I have a better opportunity with a different, like, tone to make it still happen. I might do little tweaks like that, but it'll look tits, man.
What's up, Parker Brown?
Parker Brown.
Parker Lewis can't lose. Oh, you sneaky Parker. Poor Torbjorn.
Torbjorn's a chump.
He got
Deserve what he get.
wasted. Oh, what the hell? Did you get revived? Wow. You actually have good teammates.
Uh-huh.
Kill that sumbitch. Oh! That was great. What a nice, healthy breakfast. Cherry Pop-Tarts and spaghetti. I just eat whatever's easiest to make.
Come here, you motherfucking ice hole. What was that actor's name we were looking up yesterday? He was in Love at First Bite.
Oh Christ, Richard Benjamin.
Richard Benjamin.
That could have gone.
He was more or less a more known for being a director and a producer.
Yeah, when I looked at his movie list, it's almost equally as big as his acting list, which, you know, most actors, even if you haven't heard of it, still work like a ton, you know? And it's like, wow, he's very accomplished. When I looked at it, he was very accomplished. And some of the movies, like, I saw that. That was good, you know?
We never paid attention to that shit when we were young. We just, you know, if the movie was good, it was good. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I didn't start appreciating shit like that till I was like in my 30s.
Well, he did a lot of TV work too.
Oh, Parker. Oh.
Parker Lewis can't lose.
He got himself a donut and a glass of milk.
I miss donuts so much.
What kind of donut, Parker?
There's times I'm at the store and I see donuts. I'm like, I just want to cheat on my diet just for a day and just deal with being sick, you know?
I bet, man.
Oh shit! I ran right in that.
There's a lot of things I had to quit eating too. I can't eat steak anymore.
Oh god damn.
Yeah.
Chicken? Oh, what is it about the steak? Is it
not the skin, but the meat I can.
Fish?
I can't eat grease. Yeah, fish. Most fish I can eat. Yeah.
Turkey? Other kinds of poultry?
Ham.
I
haven't had turkey in a while. Ooh, some more Krispy Kreme he's got. Yeah, that's right. He said they just opened one by him.
From Final Fantasy and Google search will come in totally best summons Final Fantasy. Yeah, if you look up the word final, you look up the word Bahamut.
What a name.
He's been in like, because there's not only 15 Final Fantasies, there's spin-offs, Tactics, the little Chocobo Racer, Legends,
Chocobo.
Crystal Chronicles. There's a fuck ton of Final Fantasies, even more so than you would realize, you know. And so if you look it up, there's like so many incarnations of that same character.
How many is he in every Final Fantasy?
Yep.
That's crazy. So he's like the main protagonist then, huh?
No, there's a lot of characters that are in every single one. Like they always have a character, but that's the thing, they'll change it and they'll change what they do. It's not the same person because each story is different, but they'll use the same names over and over again, but then they'll have certain like creatures that are always there, like he's one of them. So it's weird, you know, it's weird. But there's always like a character named Sid. There's always two there's always two characters named Wedge and Biggs, which is a Star Wars reference.
Aren't they pilots?
Wedge and Biggs are Luke's best friends. Biggs is in the beginning of Star Wars when Luke wants to go to I want to go to Tashi's power station, get to pick up some power converters. He's still a kid.
Yeah.
Wedge went to the academy, but Luke can't go to the academy. He has to stay one more year for harvest and then he can go. So Wedge is his Biggs. Biggs is his friend that was from home and left without Luke. And then Wedge Antilles. Wedge is important. Wedge Antilles has the same last name as Leia. No one ever addressed that, but that's the deal. Wedge is on Star Wars 1. He is the only other X-Wing that survives. He's the one who's like, I can't, they busted out my shield. I can't hold it. He's like, you're doing me no good back there. And he's like, sorry. He pulls back. He survives. In Empire Strikes Back, Luke takes down an AT-AT. Wedge takes down an AT-AT.
Yeah. So they could probably go somewhere with that fucking story of him too.
In Return of Jedi, when they go into the Death Star, Wedge is the guy that when the Millennium Falcon goes to the center, he takes out the North Tower so that they can take out the power generator in the center. You know, there's one ship that flies outside and shoots this little arm hanging off the edge, and then the Millennium Falcon shoots the center, and then they all get the fuck out. He's the other one. So like, even though he really
doesn't like they don't say he has the Force. Like it. I kind of think he's another person out there who hasn't, just doesn't even realize it. Is all, you know.
It's just like that last part they showed with that little kid in the last movie.
Oh, I didn't see the last one.
They showed the kid that when he did some Jedi shit, and he was like, "Oh shit, he's got powers."
Let them out.
Which one did you send me? Is that the Neo one? Or is that just regular Bahamut?
Oh, I don't know which one he sent you. Yeah.
Yeah,
He was even, but he was in Final Fantasy 1, which was on the normal Nintendo. He's cute back then. Oh, there's a turret going through. Shit. Just sneak up behind him and ruin their day.
10 seconds.
Everyone, just a little bit longer. Nerf this.
Oh, that was good. See me come up behind them? It was Neo Bahamut, he says.
Oh yeah, that's the one. I like that one. That one was pretty cool.
They got it. They got it.
Yeah, it's right there.
He tosses
Fuck.
Area Denied up. Yeah. That's okay, though. I did good.
It'll
That's
be all white.
that matters. It'll be all white. Wait, what?
What?
That just reminded me of on Saturday Night Live, that old Chris Rock skit, The Dark Side with Nat X.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
It was a cable access program. And he was kind of like a sort of about black power, a lot of conspiracies and stuff. He's like, welcome to the dark side with Nat X. And he's like, now your host, Nat X. And he's like, welcome to the dark side with Nat X. It's the only show that comes on at 11:52. The man only gives me 8 minutes. Why? Because 10 minutes would make them freak out. Like, so he only gets 8 minutes. And like, he always like has these like conspiracies. He's like, oh yeah, you're the man, huh? You're the same guy that invented chess, a game where the black pieces can't go until the white pieces go first. And he's like, all right, whatever. And then, but then he was, but then like all of his stuff, like his whole world is broken down to that. He's like he doesn't play hockey because you don't trust 5 white guys with sticks.
Now that you think about it, I've only seen one black hockey player.
Oh man. Yeah. Well, that's about. His reason he had a top 5 because you do a top 10 like David Letterman. He's like, we're gonna do top 5. Why not top 10? Because if we did 10, it would freak the man out. It was why black people don't play hockey was his topic, and it was
oh gee.
it was cold out there was one. I thought it was funny, but the number 5 answer I liked was don't feel the need to dominate yet another sport. I thought it was pretty good. Oh, it was pretty good. Yeah, it's a little Chris Rock skit. I remember they would bring out characters like Andrew Dice Clay, and it was who was playing Andrew Dice? I forgot who was playing him, but he's like, yeah, I'm here to promote my new movie Ford Fairlane. He's like, I'm not saying your movie was a bomb, but I found one of these copies of this movie strapped under my car. The Chris Rock show? No.
Dumbass. You know, he that show Everybody Hates Chris was about his life.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ah.
I love, what the hell is that? His dad, the guy that played his dad, Terry Crews.
Oh, I love Terry Crews.
Oh, he's awesome.
He's ex-NFL player. Like, okay. He's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. He's a pretty good actor. I mean, he's not incredible, but he's a pretty good actor. Okay. He paints. He's a good painter, apparently. Oh. Yeah, he went to college on to become a painter, and he played football to help pay for his tuition. And that's how he got into football. Oh. He wasn't there for football. He was there to paint.
I wonder why he's not painting then.
Well, he wanted to paint sets for movies. That's what he really wanted to do. So maybe he just wanted to be part of movies. You know what I mean? Maybe that was just like his angle in, you know? But he wanted to, he said he specifically wanted to do like matte painting for movies because they use a lot of mattes for the back of movies. A lot of backgrounds are actually just paintings, you know?
That's cool.
Like, you ever see movies where like there's a castle in the distance? It's usually just a painting. It's very easy to do.
A fake prop.
Do you remember that scene in My Python Search for the Holy Grail where they find Camelot? No, Camelot, Camelot, Camelot. And then one guy goes, "It's only a model." Shh.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I've seen the Chris Rock show a few times. That was a long fucking time ago.
I don't remember the Chris Rock show. Was it a talk show? Was it a sitcom?
It was kind of like a talk show / comedy hour.
Okay.
Kind of like a variety show, current, you know, black style.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't last long.
The enemy approaches.
You see that? I blocked that Roadhog from getting away. I'm like, you ain't going nowhere, bitch.
Only way he's going is dying.
You just going down. That's all you going.
Let's get you healed up.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna inhale more. Terry Crews plays video games? No shit. That's wonderful.
Yeah, the first episode of
He's my president, Hector Wayne Mountain Dew Camacho.
Hector Macho Camacho.
No, it's his name in Idiocracy. He's the president in the future. When the future's all stupid. When you listen to him in the movie, he's one of the smarter people in the world in that movie. Because like in that movie, people can't even like fucking like shit without like like messing up. Like like everyone's irretrievably stupid. He's actually a little sharp in that movie. When I watched that movie, I suspect there's maybe 5 people in the world that are actually smart. But he's the president in the movie, and his name is Hector Dwayne Mountain Dew Camacho. He's a ex-slam down champ, 4 times porn star of the year.
Here's a little information on the Chris Rock show. But I guess they're talking about doing it again, a new one. But here you go. It lasted a whole whopping 2 years. What?
Yeah.
3 years.
If they're gonna cancel a show, they even if you're a big star, they give it 2 years and then they pull the plug before it hits 3.
Yes,
I don't
unless
understand.
it's really bad.
I don't understand why. Because if you hit 3 years, you can then package it up and sell it as what's it called, syndication.
Syndication, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just like they did with Friends. That's why they're all still fucking millionaires. Like every station in the world wanted that fucking syndication. There's actually a lot of celebrities that play video games.
You ever see Conan play them? Conan O'Brien?
Mm-mm.
He has a segment called what's it called? Hold on. Something Gamer. It's like a nerd. It's like Untrained Gamer or something like like he's terrible.
Jack Black came out with a fucking gaming channel.
But like Conan's bad at games, and that's kind of the deal. So like,
oh, that'd be funny as hell,
so,
man.
yeah, so it'll be like, why is he doing this? What is this? Like, it's just him struggling, which is very amusing.
Because it's entertaining watching someone fail.
Yeah. Especially if they kind of keep a pretty good attitude, you know?
Oh, yeah, he's doing it for that purpose, you know, for entertainment, so he just doesn't have to try too hard to be shitty.
Yeah.
Oh, you tried to give him a smack in the face and Roadhog fucked you up.
Since 11:41, I should probably end this in a little while and switch over to the rest of my bullshit soon.
About 20 minutes?
Yeah.
High noon.
Shit. I hate.
Shiza. Well, at least you killed him.
Do I look like I'm wearing a cape? A fashionable cape. It's hot in here tonight. You know, the Xbox really warms up this room. It pumps a ton of heat out.
That big Elgato machine you have.
No, Elgato's actually not a very
No, they're as small as can be.
And it doesn't even get very warm.
I think the only time that would get warm is if you're playing something like GTA. Maybe it might, because there's some graphic intensive parts of that.
All it does is capture a 1080 picture, regardless of what the 1080 is showing. You know what I mean? All the graphic work has already been processed by the what's it called? It's just like, imagine like you have a bucket brigade, but before you pass the bucket, you make a copy of it. That's all it's doing. You know? It's just a pass through. It's got a little bit of.
You just got killed by Awesome Taco.
Son of a fuck.
Oh, he got playing the game. Ah, Awesome Taco. That's what I'm making tomorrow for lunch.
I love tacos. I love tacos.
With lots of cheese and lettuce and meat. No tomatoes. No sauce.
Eliza Taylor and Bob Marley's wedding announcements took their fans by surprise. For a moment, I thought that said Elizabeth Taylor and Bob Marley's wedding.
Yeah, okay.
Or her name is Eliza Taylor. So to the eye, if you're reading that really quick, do you see where your eye could be like Elizabeth Taylor, and then his name is Bob Morley? It's just an A into an O, which with lowercase almost looks like the same thing when your eyes are blurring. It's like, so Elizabeth Taylor and Bob Marley are getting married. That would catch my friends by surprise. Hey, you remember that time that Bob Marley married Liz Taylor? Yeah, he was her 8th husband.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Who the fuck is Bob Marley? I had to kill Bob Marley because he made a mistake. Now it's time to erase that mistake.
Time to kill him.
I'm not here to put up with your shit, you bad guys. We have a good healer right now. Our healer's working.
He says Terry Crews was on Conan's Clueless Gamer.
Conan's Clueless Gamer. That's what it was. Remember, it was like Untrained Gamer, but something different, you know?
Conan played Battlefield 1.
Push off.
He was a little Spanish flea.
I remember we used to use that for game shows. Yeah. The dating game, I think, was one of them.
Oh, he sent you Bahamut 0 from 7. There's a bunch of Bahamuts. But it really, like in the original one, there's a mission where you're trying to like save the world and you need the help of the dragons. And the king of dragons, if he's going to help you, he wants to make sure that you are worth it. So he sends you on a challenge to go into this like evil castle and make sure that you retrieve this one item, a rat tail. It turns out to be, and when you bring it back to him, he's like, I need treasure, and then you learn it wasn't treasure, it's just a rat tail. He just sent you in danger just to see if you're tough, you know. And once you come back, he honors you, and your characters, as far as the game goes, their graphics get all big, because it's the original Nintendo, so it's a big deal. Their graphics get all big, they get much taller, but it unlocks all their spells from after level 5. So you get like your resurrect spell and stuff like that. It's like, ooh. So it's kind of like a big turning point in the game that Bahamut, the king of the dragons, gives you your honor, you know. That's great. Yeah.
How did they come up with that fucking name? Seriously.
Final Fantasy? I know the story for that too. They changed the
name.
No,
I mean the name of the dragon.
Oh, I don't know.
Is that like some Chinese dragon?
Square straight up lies about the origin of the name too, and it pisses me off because now if you ask them, they have some stupid story about like, oh well, we wanted to make sure that people understood there was no end of fantasy or some fucking bullshit reason. No. I remember the reason because I was around when the first game came out, and I remember when they told us way back then. The real reason is they were struggling as a company. They were going to go out of business soon. They really didn't have any more energy to get much further.
And so what they're going to sink all their money into making an RPG that's sort of an Ultima clone, because those kinds of games were doing very well. But if this didn't work, their company was out of business. Their company was out of business. And so Final Fantasy is the meaning of that.
I just think it's odd that they call it Final Fantasy, but yet there's been 15 of them.
Yeah. That's the deal. Isn't that neat?
It's like Kiss saying this is their last tour. Nobody believes them.
But like, yeah, but the reason they say now is fake. They have some other reason. It's like, why you guys gotta do that? Don't lie. Don't lie.
Well, everybody's saying Paul is lip syncing now and that he can't sing anymore.
Oh, they always have backup vocals now. Like, that's really common. So you're gonna catch a lot of people taking a break and so on, feeling gonna be like, you're lip syncing. No, but yeah, backup vocals are such a common thing in music now. I think it's cheap, but he's not out.
Christ, they've been doing it for how many fucking years? You think he would have, just say, well, fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah. But I mean, he's not out of line when it comes to the rest of the industry with it, though, to be honest.
No, not really, but just, I'm sick of hearing people say that all the time. It's like, yeah, you try that for fucking 50 fucking years, or 40, whatever the hell they've been doing it. Christ, what are they, like almost 70 years old?
Yeah, huh?
Gene's probably got enough money to fucking provide for 10 grandchildren.
Oh, Gene Simmons?
Anything he yeah.
It's because he's fucking so, like, stingy.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Don't say what? He's fucking
Don't say the J word.
I didn't. I'm saying he's fucking stingy, and that's not untrue. No, I mean, okay, ask his fucking bandmates. You know?
Oh,
Shit.
they know.
Yeah.
Anything he can put a license on, he'll do it.
And it fights his bandmates on the same thing. Like, he is so stingy.
Yeah. Well, I thought of the idea of putting the licensing on it, so I should get most of the money.
There you go.
Final Fantasy Type 0? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Tactics was fun. Because Tactics was different. All the other Final Fantasies are like a story, you know? It usually starts in, like, Lord of the Rings. You're a kid who's, like, or a person who, like, for some reason doesn't remember where they came from, or maybe they woke up in a vision from a dream, or whatever. It always starts with, like, somebody embarking on an adventure, and the adventure usually takes them on a path that to save the entire world from some kind of evil magic that's being unleashed. It's a very fun series, right? It's usually the theme of all of them, you know? But, like, you know, like I said, they're all different, each one. Like in 7, you start off as a guy who is working with a rebel group because the world is run by a corporation that's really poisoning the shit out of it. And so your first mission, you find yourself breaking into a reactor, because the reactor's like poisoning the world, you know? And you're going to blow it up. And so you blow up the reactor. You blow up this reactor and escape, and then that leads you into being chased by the government, and then you learn the government's doing these experiments, and you find these like huge creatures, and they kind of like threaten the world, and you have to stop them, and it's like cool, you know? But Tactics was different. Tactics is more like a strategy game. It's turn-based. You have this like grid for a map. Your characters have a certain number of moves, and then certain abilities that they can use per turn that affect certain blocks next to them. And so it had a serious like chess feel to the whole thing, you know? And it was a really good game, because like the power system on it, you can slowly upgrade like everything, you know? And so you can get like an archer that was good at poisoning people from distances with their arrows, and then like mix them with like, you know, like different types of armor types, and you can eventually build characters by slowly teaching them all abilities. And it was really fun strategy game. I fucking loved Final Fantasy Tactics, but it was so different than the rest of the series, because the other ones are always these story things that are from beginning to end, and that one was like kill everybody on the board kind of a game, you know? That was a fun game. I loved Tactics, but the story that because they put a story in it just to keep you involved. I have no fucking idea what happened. I have no idea what the story is about.
Where the fuck is your rest of your team, man?
I don't know. Well, that guy's hiding. I froze their healer, and he ran. Or my teammate ran away. He could have killed their fucking healer right there. Do you see that? That little Genji. Do you see that? You see what he did? He's like, I gotta get out of here. Yeah, Tactics was fun. They've
I
been
hate
trying
them
to.
assholes like that.
Tactics is one of those kinds of games that, like, for strategy fans, a lot of people have been waiting for a proper clone because all the clones people keep making are like not made right. Like different, but it's like Diablo. It's one of those games that people clone and make games that are almost like it because they loved it so much. I see a lot of Final Fantasy Tactic clones out there.
This fight is not over
I'm a
yet.
clone.
I'm a robot. Bleep Lord.
Yeah, I'm the third.
Heroes
There's two of
never
me
die.
before me,
Do something.
just like the Terminator.
Everyone, hold the objective.
They always used to call me Little Vic, so that way they know which one you were talking to.
Hey, we got it.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
How does that happen?
They have been revived.
I don't know.
Maybe
By
everyone
accident?
finally got serious.
Of humanity is disordered.
No, I'm serious.
I'm serious. Oh my god.
Really? Oh my God, Bacon! Look at his butt.
Shit. I couldn't get them
Nope.
out.
No shitty butts.
I wouldn't care about a remaster. In fact, most of the time when they remaster the old games, I don't prefer them. I always shut off the new graphics, turn on the old graphics, because especially with the Final Fantasy series, when they've been re-releasing them lately, I've noticed they'll redraw all the sprites and they look like shit. It's like, don't do that.
Sprites are supposed to be like pixies, aren't they?
Yeah, like, you know, they'll draw it what they always imagined they should have looked like. It's like, don't do that. No, sprites, I mean like 16-bit pixels. You know? Like old graphics, like the way old Nintendo characters looked. Like that.
The original format. God damn it.
Yeah, well, they'll redraw them like with modern cartoon graphics. Like, don't do that. Just like, I can understand smoothing out the edges and kind of making it look different, but they're like, this is what we always imagined they were trying to represent. It's like, just fucking. I like the other characters, you know.
Leave the kid alone.
Well, like Final Fantasy VI is the best example. When you look at it, it's like the first one looks like, you know, like pixels, and the new one's all soft and cartoony, weird, and it's like it was all kid looking, you know. It's like, yeah.
Oh well, it's not fucking it's time for me to fucking hit the sack. Going to a flea market tomorrow.
I'm taking the objective.
We're going to a flea market tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Looking for some
Oh, fun.
collectibles. My best friend wants to buy one of the original die-cast models of the A-Team van.
Oh, nice.
They had one for like $20. The guy wanted to sell it. I was like, let's go get it.
Gonna go get it.
They had a Kiss van too, but he wanted too much. I looked it up. It was only worth like about $60. He wanted 100. I was like, nah, I'll pass.
You know, you should look up sometime if you can find it. Cribs, which I know you don't care about Cribs, but there's an episode of Sebastian Bach's Cribs.
The show?
There's an episode where they go to Sebastian Bach's house, though. You know Sebastian
Oh,
Bach.
from Skid Row?
Yep. And on that one, what was neat about it was, he's like, come into here, and he doesn't have a fancy house. Like, your house is probably nicer, you know what I mean? But when he goes in there, he's like, check this out. See this car? This Camaro? He's like, he pulls up the registration. It was owned by Ace Frehley. And he's like, and I went to a concert once, and I saw him there, and I got him to autograph it. He opens up like the glove box, and he's got his autograph. And he's like, now follow me over here. He like opens up the freezer. He's like, do you see this in here? He pulls up this little bag of red stuff. He's like, this is blood from a Kiss concert from 1978. They spit it on us, and I put it in my pocket, and I've saved it for over 20 years. It's like, whoa.
Oh my God.
And he's like, come over here. And he's like, see this room? And it's a comic book room, and just nothing but fireproof cabinets and comics everywhere. And he's like, but then, you know, he's like, this was my pride and joy. And it's Kiss comics signed by the band. It's like, he is the world's biggest Kiss fan. Just
That's crazy.
hands down. I mean, he could have spent all day promoting his band. He spent all day promoting Kiss.
No shit.
They're in Skid Row's house. You know what I mean? He could have been like, oh, Skid Row memorabilia. You know, but instead he's like, kiss, 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 kiss. So I like Sebastian Bach for that because I view him as a fan who's like, I love metal and I got a good voice. Ah, I love Kiss. And I got to make my own band. It's like, fuck yeah,
Oh,
man.
yeah, that's cool.
Rock and roll all night and party every day, motherfucker.
You gotta have someone as your idol. Shit. Why not the band that's been doing it probably the longest, except for what, fucking Stone?
The remaster Final Fantasy VII actually looks awesome. Yeah, it looks pretty good, but they just sold this remaster like 5 years ago. I have it. I have it on Steam. I don't know if they need to redo it again already, you know. But even that one, I turn off the remaster graphics and put on the old ones because they have a little button that lets you toggle them. I like that. When a game does that, I don't mind.
It'd be cool if they did that for every game that's old. Oh well, I suppose. I'm gonna get going. You guys have a good night, morning, whatever.
All right, you can go to bed.
Yeah, for a couple hours anyway.
Okay, man.
All right, I'll probably be on there when you're drawing yet.
Cool, man.
All right, see you later.
I think I got weed in my throat. You know, you inhale a little bit. I cleaned the pipe today, you know.
Cough it up.
Yeah.
See you later, everybody in the stream. See you later, Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
Die, you motherfucker. There we go. They should get over here so we can win.
Defenses in place.
Oh, damn it. Damn it, look, they got through. By Turbo Band Star 1969. Are you talking about ZZ Top? Yeah, I remember near the time of Jimi Hendrix's death, you know, they asked him, like, hey, who's your favorite new band? Who's your favorite guitarist out there? And he's like, Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top. That was his answer. It's like, really? And it made me start listening to ZZ Top closer. I was like, wow, it's Jimi Hendrix. Jimi fucking Hendrix, huh? You know, Mr. Guitar. He's like, who do you like? He's like, I like ZZ Top. And so I started listening to ZZ Top, not like a lot, but like, you know, every time they pop on, I'd be like, just try to pay attention to the guitar. It's like, well, let's see what the big deal is, you know? And when you listen to guitar, you want to listen for a couple things. First, you want him to be, of course, just technically good. You want to make sure he's not like, you know, fumbling stuff that sounds like crap. And then you want to make sure he's got like a poetic ear, something that, you know, has a good ear for creating melodies that sound nice. And then you want to hear, like, listen for a technical flair, you know? Is it little difficult things? And of course, those tiny little ways of varying it so you're not playing the same shit over and over again. And if you ever listen to stuff, even that how I used to think it was all the same notes over and over again, you know, like the same riff, but then you listen, it's like, no, he's fucking ripping and ripping and ripping and changing and changing and ripping and changing. Even though it sounds the same, he plays it different each time. He doesn't have to, he just does, you know. And and then the other thing is that he could just take a guitar that everybody else uses and you can hear him in it, you know. It sounds like him, and then, like, that's a unique, rare ability to be able to do that. I always thought it was so odd the only guy in the group didn't have Beard's name, Frank Beard. Yeah, I love that. There we go. They won't expect that one. The Cinematic tweeted out a pretty funny video today. It was a video of her playing Fortnite, digging under a house, right? and you can hear the other kids in chat.
A momentary
I don't know where she got it from, but you hear the other kids in chat, and the other kids are going, "I think she's in Salty Spring," and the other kid's like, "No, man, she's in fucking Frozen Peak Butt, whatever." And he's like, "No, man, she's here," and they're both like arguing. It's like, "No," it's like, "What do you mean?" It's like, "I know where she is." It's like, "She's not there." Yeah, she is. They still haven't said who this she is, you know. But then the other guy's like, "How do you know?" He's like, "Because I'm watching her stream, dumbass." And he's like, he starts calling names. Or you're this and this because you don't know. You pretend you're a friend of Fortnite. But it's two kids arguing back and forth about where Cinematic is hiding while they're trying to stream Sniper. And they're all wrong. Like, one thought she was in the desert, one thought she's in the snow. She's obviously in the fucking roof of a house in Pleasant Park. I don't even play Fortnite, and it's like, that's Pleasant Park. It is really amusing, though.
यही परम वास्तविकता है रक्षा प्रणाली संरेखित करना
Oh, damn it. Jimi Hendrix was asked, how does it feel to be the greatest guitar in the world? I don't know, ask Phil Keaggy. Ooh, that's a neat one. I've never heard that one. Who's Phil Keaggy?
My work is not complete. Teleporter online. I have opened the bar. प्रकाश से जीवन
Get into position. Victory.
Yeah, Brett, who's Phil Keaggy? I'm sure you know.
Play of the game.
That's me. All right. That was play of the game. That's where I took back that point that we were about to lose. Is a great acoustic guitar player. Oh, he isn't like he was the player from Foghat or something like that. That's the way I imagine that Brett talks. He's like, he talks like this for some reason. Phil Keaggy, I'm looking him up. Philip Tyler, Phil Keaggy, is an American acoustic and electric guitarist and vocalist who released more than 50 albums and contributed to many more recordings of both the contemporary Christian music and mainstream markets. Really? That's why I never heard of him. I mean, let's be real. Why can't Christian music kick ass? Why does it always have to be like, praise be to him? Why can't it be like, praise be to him? Or whatever, you know? Why is it always got to be like all like soft? Never understood that. Like, it seems you can sing about anything and make it sound however you want, but then for some reason, when as soon as you make it religious, it's got to take the soft tone. Oh, here's one. Billy Gibbons versus Terry Kath. What did Hendrix really say? Huh. So someone else has heard what I'm talking. Okay, Gibbons' profile was given a boost when Jimi Hendrix named him America's best young guitar player during an appearance on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. Okay, so that's where the Hendrix reference comes on. He was on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, and he referred to him as America's best youngest guitarist or something like that, you know? That thing.
3, 2, 1. Attack commence. Escort the payload.
I am moving the payload.
Aw, he got away from me. That was just sad. Look, he's missing most of one of his fingers. Hey, so is Tony Iommi. 2 fingers. But I always made a joke that that was his blood sacrifice to the devil, so he could make awesome evil music. You know, that he had to like be like, I sacrifice blood and flesh to you, evil Satan Lord man, so that I can make evil music. And you know, that's how it happened. And so with Tony Iommi, he was working at a metal shop while he was also, you know, in the bands before they were famous. You know, he cut off the ends of these 2 fingers right here, just the tips. Yeah, they got caught in a machine, and so he couldn't work there anymore. So he dedicated more of his time to his guitar and stuff, you know, and because of that, he kept playing, right? And he tried to play guitar, but it hurt his fingers. After the tips healed, they would hurt his fingers or push down the strings. And so he almost considered quitting. He even fashioned little plastic fingertips to put on his fingers that he would use to try to like push down the frets. But he said it really didn't work because he couldn't feel the frets through them. You have to be able to feel the pressure to know how hard you're pushing it. It just wasn't working. And so he was going to give up. And then he wanted to try one more thing. And the one more thing was, what if I just went and took the strings and I kind of like lowered them. I loosened them up so they were a lower tone, and that way it wouldn't hurt as much. And so he lowered the he detuned the strings down 1 step, which made the tension knots tight and lighter on his fingers. But that simultaneously made the sound deeper, which became kind of the Black Sabbath sound. And so he accidentally helped define what would be like metal and like more like you know, like I guess evil rock, you know. There we go. Just want to make sure no one popped out of here to be like, I got you guys.
My servants never die.
And see me break like most of these mines apart in like a second there. That was great.
Cease your resistance.
Yeah, just picking their team apart. Shit, that was really good. Hey, Bacon, look, self-serve it. Yeah, I love that Black Sabbath story though about Tony Iommi and how like, you know, death metal comes from old heavy rock, which was also called acid rock, sort of. I don't fucking know, but it kind of comes down that line where one group influences the other. Like, you know, there's a direct line from Slayer to Black Sabbath and so forth and so on. But like, it all comes from Tony Iommi's fingers being cut off. That's why I make the joke about heavy metal comes with a sacrifice from a blood god. Shit. Oh, my fancy Freezy is gone. My Slurpee's gone. They took my Slurpee. They took my thumbs. They took my thumbs. Shit. Oh no. She was resurrecting me and then she didn't. What happened? I should probably start getting shot or something. Alright. Alice Cooper, Kiss, Black Sabbath, and all the other ones are legends. Yeah, Alice Cooper, I don't know if he invented it, but you know, he should get credit for really making the breakthrough into the mainstream on horror metal, which there's a lot of that. Slipknot, Marilyn Manson, you know what I mean? There's a lot of that where stage theatrics, makeup, characters, Rob Zombie, you know, are mixed in with the actual music itself as a larger show, you know. In his earlier stuff, he would bring like you know, mannequins on stage and cut off their heads with guillotines and stuff like that. And he'd wear that makeup, which, you know, I mean, look at Marilyn Manson, say that isn't a direct line right there. Or look at Kiss and say that isn't at least an adaptation.
All systems checked out.
Shit. Yeah, man.
I have to get back in the fight.
Alice Cooper's a good musician too, though. I mean, that's the thing. It's not like he was like tossing out junk, you know. His music was pretty good.
Into the iris.
动住，不许走！ 大家都指望着我呢。
Nice. Yeah, back in the early 70s, he was the only one getting hung and head chopped off, and the giant Frankenstein. I get to see him for my birthday. That's awesome. And he's a good singer too, and he's a smart guy, and he's funny and charismatic when he wants to be. He should try to act a little more often, but in a non-comedic role. Fuck. He's down to earth. And he knows about the history of Milwaukee. Or where it was from. The Indians call it Milwaukee, meaning the good earth.
I have to get back in the fight.
Why is it smelling here all of a sudden? Hi, Melody. What's that stinky smell? Are you dogs farting? I think my dogs are farting. My dogs are farting. Oh. Wayne's World. Dude, Wayne's World is funny, man. I mean, when was the last time you really actually watched it? You know what I mean? Everyone remembers scenes from it, of course. When was the last time you watched it and realized how many good scenes are in it? Like, you kind of see a little bit of a hint of Austin Powers in it, and here's the one part. Do you remember when Wayne, at the end, him and Garth, they separate, they have an argument, and then they decide they're friends again. And when they become friends again, they're like, okay, let's get a plan to go get Cassandra back. Yeah. He's like, first we're gonna do this. First we're gonna do this, and he opens up a door, and there's a bunch of ninjas training. He's like, what is that? He's like, I don't know, but I always wanted to be in a movie where I open a door to ninjas doing stuff. It's like, oh, you always want to do a spy movie? You know, like an old school funny spy movie, maybe? I kind of think that was like him thinking about Austin Powers, kind of like how in Kill Bill, when she talks about she was the deadliest woman in the world with a knife, Fox Force 5. But then the next movie she does is not the next movie, but that's Pulp Fiction. But then in Kill Bill, she ends up becoming the deadliest woman in the world with a sword, and she's being attacked by how many other people? Is it 4? Doesn't that make it 5 people then? You know what I mean? Yeah, I shit in my room. Oh, I took a shit in here. Alright. They're just chilling. Why does it keep putting me in ready to lose matches?
Worth fighting for.
Make sure to wipe. Oh, I forgot to wipe. You guys expect too much of me. Where you going, buddy? We're gonna stay here. We're gonna play. Me and you. We're gonna hang out. Oh shit! They have a team of tanks. Look at that. Tanks. You're welcome. The only downfall of the concert is that it's the day after school starts. That sucks. That's like of all the timing. You know what I mean?
No one can hide from my sight.
Heroes never die.
There we go. I'm not gonna put up with their shit no more. Hi, buddy. Whoop. Oh, dude, May's a little beast. Look at that. I know I'm getting occasional heals from what's-her-face, but they're kind of dwelling up here, and I kind of felt I was holding off like a fuck ton of them by myself, just by like spraying that little corner, you know? Make them eat dirt, she wiener. I came out to try to block it to help teammates, you know what I mean? I was trying to help my teammates. I thought if I can block the explosion, then maybe I can save one or two of them. I didn't realize that it was going to blow up as fast as it was. It's that whole I hear noises too late in the OBS, you know? Where'd it go? I threw it out and it just disappeared. Oh, come on, game. I definitely didn't die until after I was thrown out. And it's used. Look, I have 3% left. That's fucked up. That would have froze everybody in an area right there. We would have held him off. And you know, his diva, they can suck them in, but he wasn't. He was over there. I was paying really close attention. It didn't make that little noise. So it's like, what the fuck? The fuck?
Play of the game.
Meteor strike.
It's just, I'm just getting tired of being stuck in the matches that are already in you know, already going, you know? Glass, Heart, Phil Keegi. Oh, okay. Elizabeth Taylor and Bob Marley's wedding. That surprised me. Okay, I'm gonna do maybe just one more. Maybe just one more.
Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
I've been getting a ton of copyright flags from ancient videos lately. Like literally the last 4 days I've gotten like 5. And it's like, what's going on? And it puts me back on that same point I've always gone about Article 13. Because if I was a company, I'd be concerned about the fines that might be levied if people violate it, you know? Then I would put a more rigorous filter system in, because at least it gives me the tools to do whatever I want to, block it, reprimand them, change the country of origin its traffic goes to, whatever. But because that rigorous identification system, something tells me that it's also allowing the content match system to dig out stuff they might have missed before. You know? So I'm getting copyright for like random songs and shit like that, you know? What is it I'm shooting? Thank you.
Much better.
There we go. If I put the wall up, I know he's gonna go around it. And he's gonna be mad that he went around it. So he's gonna want to get me like the second he can. You know what I mean? Hi, buddy. You're out of those little dashies. I know because I play your character like a ton. Nobody killed any of them off that? I froze a buttload of them, and my guys were like, whatever. Believe this or not, at a National Predators hockey game, I sat 3 seats away from Alice Cooper. He was doing a show, and I had no idea who he was, but my dad said, look at him, you know who that is? Like 4 years ago. That's awesome. I like to think it wasn't Alice Cooper, but your dad was like just wrong, and you were a kid, and you're like, oh, that's Alice Cooper, and it's like, my name's Ernie Winklebaum. I'm an orthodontist.
Payloads on the move. I excited the enemy.
Meteor strike.
This is my will.
Dummies. I'm so sneaky. That was great. That was sneaky as shit. Because they were fighting way up here, and I'm like, I'm just gonna go and snag this front line, man. I'm gonna snag this front line. There we go, buddy. Ah, they saved him. I'm gonna call it night later. Enjoying stream bacon and key thing. Don't forget the white man. No. Oh yeah, Brett. We were talking about that scene earlier where, he's like really smart and just really cordial and catches them off guard because they're all like, yeah, you ready to kick ass? Like, yeah, well, I always have a good time when I come to Milwaukee. But we're not the first visitors here. Milwaukee had its share of visitors. Why? The Pilgrims came here in 1824 or whatever. He just like gives this fucking like lesson. He kind of has like a teacher quality about him.
That could have gone better.
Nanoboost is ready to deploy.
Nanoboost is ready to deploy. Sad songs and waltzes aren't selling this year. Motherfuck. Hello.
It appears we have suffered a minor setback.
Cease your resistance. Gale the Mahol.
Healing enough.
Огонь по готовности.
启动住，不许走。
Oh, nice. Nice shots, Bacon.
Thank you.
Pass into the iris.
I can do my own healing, thank you. Oh my god. Like, that part makes me mad because there's a team of 6 versus our team of 6. There's like 5 of us there and there's like 5 of them because everyone's separated. I split their team in half, so there's 1 of them versus 5, and that 1 still kills me and gets away. It's like, how the fuck could my other 4 members not back me up and finish off 1 dude? Come on. You know, that's the kind of shit that pisses me off. And where's this fucking useless sniper going? I'm gonna run over there. You see that shot? Let's burn some of them down. What Alice Cooper's real name is? Ernie Winklebaum? That's the name I'm going with all day. That's my go-to name all day today. His name is Ernie Winklebaum. And what is his real name? Is it Marion? Is he like John Wayne? Vincent Damon Fernier. That's not a bad name. What do I... Well... Can I get up there from here? Yup.
Pass into the iris.
No one can hide from my sight.
60 seconds remaining.
Take that down. Take it down.
Cease your resistance. Surrender to my will.
Meteor strike.
Jesus Christ, just die already.
30 seconds remaining.
Dude, I don't know what else I can do to help them with that. Vincent's kind of rock and roll. You can call yourself Vince. Like Vince Neil from Motley Crue, you know? That's not that. Vincent. And then Damon is like Demon or Damien, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot in there. And then Fernier kind of has like a German sound, which never does bad. You put a couple of umlauts over that. What's your name? I would call myself Damon Fernier with little umlauts over the U. You know? I don't know. Or Damon Vince or Vince Damon. You know? Alright guys, I'm going to wrap up and take a little break and set up for the drawing stream. I'll be back in probably an hour because I'm going to watch low TV and just kind of take my time about it, you know? So thanks for joining everybody. I hope you had a good time tonight. I'd like to thank Nessaroom. I'd like to thank, she's anonymous up there. I'd like to thank Sweetheart. I'd like to thank Vic for helping out with donations tonight, of course. I'll be back with, we're going to finish up the group and then I've got to draw, I got a couple of projects, so I really need to pound one of them out. But yeah, I'll see you all in a little bit, okay? Take it easy, bye.